Yeah.
Yo, yo, yo.
God, DeMarco.
What's up, Sean? How you doing today, sir?
Shit, man, I'm looking forward to what you got to say. Let's get right into this shit, folks. Let's go.
I had to light up a cigarette for this shit.
Okay.
Usually, we try to refrain from cursing for the first couple of we at the 1 minute mark, so we good. Now, I got a light. I had a light for 100 green menthol for y'all asses
I
because
got the menthol.
to my black folks, to the ones who are about to get offended, I am here just to offend you, only you, and nothing but you. To help me, God. To the black folks who's listening to this, to the Caucasians, Asians, Hispanics, and all different types of persuasions,
Get ready to
you
laugh.
might feel the same way I feel. I got nigga fatigue. Ain't black fatigue. It
Me
is
too.
nigga fatigue. I am tired of you insignificant Negroes making the black race look like a fucking laughing stock.
Mm.
I am tired of you Negroes always trying to blame the white man for something that honestly the white man ain't even doing no more.
Exactly. Exactly.
Y'all, there's a quote. I'm about to say this. See, the reason why I can't stand a lot of you niggas is because you validate what the white man you validate what the white man thinks you are every single fucking time.
Yep. Without fail.
Don't fit man shit. Bruh, you niggas give me a second.
Come on, man. Take your time, dog. Take your time, bro. Come on. Come on.
you
Evangelist.
niggas,
Nigga, cultural evangelist Max Powers. Let's go, baby.
you validate what the white man thinks about you. That is my fucking opinion. You validate everything to some of these racists out here who actually think not the best of black folks. You validate every fucking thing that they say about you, that y'all do. Every fucking moment you get a chance, you validate their fucking racist thoughts.
I don't like nobody.
Because of the fact that some of you motherfuckers, honestly, bruh, it's past saving.
Really?
Some of you cats, you are past any redemption. I'm at this point, black folks, to the good black folks. I ain't talking to you niggas, but to the good black folks. It's about time we need to have this conversation. We need to do the
Separate.
great separatist movement.
We do. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
We need to create a new race. We no longer black. We goddamn dark beige niggas. We gonna call ourselves the dark beige squad.
I'm
That's what
not
we're gonna be.
beige, dog. But I'm not beige. What about me? What about folk my complexion?
Nigga, the dark beige squad, nigga. Dark beige, nigga.
Okay. Hey, okay. Can Afro Latinos be included? Because I'm Afro Latino.
Yeah, okay. You the part of the dark beige squad, man, nigga.
Okay, cool. Cool. I'm cool with that.
So you bitch made hoe ass niggas.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about the females right now. I'm talking about you men.
Yeah. Bonnet
You
wearing
have
ass motherfucker.
fallen so far fucking short from what the civil rights leaders used to protest about. You are far from the great fucking men of the past.
Thank you.
A lot of you motherfuckers here. A lot of you bitch made niggas.
Yep.
You hit
Come
this
on,
little
man.
part real
Come on,
quick.
man. Hey, amen, bro. Come on, man.
Some of you motherfuckers, I just don't understand. Where do you get your where do you get your like? How do you process some of the shit that you say? Do you even think about some of the shit that you say?
They don't think, bro.
Oh, Max Powers. Oh, you shitting on black businesses? No, I'm shitting on one black business that basically wasn't a good black business. That honestly, it was a fucking it's one of these businesses that are predatory businesses that say they're black-owned businesses, but they prey on black people because they think, oh, because they're black-owned business, we're supposed to accept we're supposed to accept bad treatment because
And
they
that,
black-owned.
and that includes the Prime America businesses that are LLC, that they sit there and they rope black people to think that they need term life insurance when really what they need is index life insurance where they can actually become their own bank, taking big black people's money and giving them terrible customer service. I've been I try to support black business as much as I possibly can, but when I go to a black restaurant and they give me bad customer service, I can't do it. Yeah, they give you black customer service too.
So I'm gonna tell y'all, all you listeners, about a story about today, what happened with me,
All right.
and how I had to deal with niggas. See, niggas are full of shit. And so because they full of shit, they realize they have dealt with a lot of people who are full of shit because of the full of shitness that they spew out.
Come on.
So if you trying to be honest and real about a situation that you have gone through in your life, they think you're full of shit yourself because they're full of shit.
Come on,
So
man.
do not allow these insignificant Negroes dictate you what your truth is. Dictate you what your reality is. See, some brothers like myself, I have dealt with a lot of black businesses. A lot of black businesses are good. There's some black businesses are full of shit. There's some black businesses, honestly, they shouldn't even be in business. They just there to scam you out of your hard-earned money. But you have these insignificant Negroes thinking, well, you should support a black-owned business. Don't matter how bad of the treatment you get. Oh, whoa, that wasn't a shitty black business. You didn't do your own due diligence when you came. I'm like, yo, bro, like, come on, shut the fuck up.
Pick a fucking struggle. So you saying you should take the fucking bad treatment, but then they say also in the same breath or in the same passing that you should do your due diligence when it comes to dealing with that black business. What sense does that fucking make? What sense does that fucking make?
You cannot think logically around people who are not logical.
Nope.
See, their form of logic is bullshit.
Idiocy.
That's the truth. That is their form of logic, is bullshit and hustle. So when you come across somebody who's a free thinker, who's gonna put logic in everything he does, he's the last thing most people want to do who are logical thinkers is to put harsh penalties, aka harsh words, on people, because being called a racist is a harsh word.
It is.
It should be a harsh word to call somebody. It should hurt deep when you call somebody a racist, a fascist, a Nazi, any type of term that is meant to show, hey, these are bad people. What you niggas have done is that you have turned a term excuse me. You have turned a term that which most people should be hurt being called. You have turned those terms into like, so okay, cool. That's
everyday speech. everyday
That's the second time
speech.
I've been called that week.
You're desensitizing people to what really racism is. Everybody's
Or
crying wolf now.
it's like nigga. Using the word nigga. The word nigga has been desensitized so much to the fact that white people are using the word, white women are using the word nigga, and nobody has a problem about it. But back when I was growing up, I had a white friend who still to this day have not used the N word.
Because
Do
he
you
knows the
know why?
implications of it. He knows the implications of it.
Here's where his response was. He's like, the reason why, even though I listen to rap music, I don't use the N word is the fact that I respect you enough to not use the word, or I have fear that you're gonna punch me hard in my face. That's the reason why I don't use the N word. Man, you got white folks out here using, I don't even give a fuck no more, bruh.
Oh, I know.
Why? It's because you niggas popularize that word so much that it's damn near in every fucking black song. You got the black women saying niggas in R&B songs.
Yep. Sure do.
Then you want to talk to me about, oh, I ain't part of being black. Why? Why do you think I give so much of a fuck about this black card, this mystical black card that is so important to you niggas? Take the bitch. Fuck it. Rip it up. Cut it. Cut it. Take it, please. Can you please take it? Can you please take this bitch ass black card that doesn't work nowhere? What I'm gonna do? Oh, with this black card, go to clubs that I wouldn't even fucking go if you put a fucking gun to my head. Maybe it's when it comes to the victimhood Olympics. Okay. I got this black card. I can't use. Okay, cool. Maybe it's we don't see reparations, nigga. We ain't. Why would you niggas receive reparations from the fucking government? Why? Why should the government give you niggas any reparations? You don't have the victim the morality of victimizations from white folks anymore. You don't have that no more. Hmm. But every single time when it comes to trying to have a conversation with y'all, you cannot speak peace with people who wants war. You cannot speak. You cannot. There's a saying that my homeboy told me a long time ago, and it was something that I had to get into I had to embrace. I had to basically push that shit, get that shit through my skull. You cannot be humble around savage, but you gotta show humility around people who's humble. You gotta be a savage around savage, be humble by people. You gotta show humility by humble people. That's what you gotta do in this society nowadays, bro. Because oh my god,
Preach.
dealing with dealing with you niggas, it's the reason why my blood pressure be high, bro.
Preach.
Dealing with you niggas is like you are worse than a goddamn pebble in my shoe. You niggas are
Ooh.
like the laxative that said it's gonna work in 4 hours, but no, that bitch got a delay of 12 hours.
You niggas is
So
like that one sock that won't stay up and it bothers you all fucking day.
gets on my damn nerves, bruh.
You
So
niggas is like when a nigga goddamn forget to wash his ass and it goddamn got that shit in his crack and that shit itched throughout the day and he didn't forgot to done that. That's what y'all niggas is like.
so I'm telling a dude about, about something that happened with me at work. This motherfucker does not know me, does not know anything about me, don't know who I am, who I chill with, who I be with, where I came from. This nigga didn't know me in this life, in the life before, and the life afterwards. I don't know who this motherfucker, but apparently I'm lying about one of the toughest times in my life. I'm lying about it.
Terrible.
All because these insignificant Negroes, they're used to being being served bullshit. So when you tell them something true, you tell them something real, these motherfuckers don't know how to comprehend it because they listen to respond, not listen to understand. To some of you young brothers, one thing I will tell you this: the person who listens the most is the smartest person in the conversation. The person who listened the most is the smartest person in the argument, is the smartest person in the debate, any form of discord. If you listen to a person, you will know exactly who that person is. You won't have to guess when it comes to certain things, and that's a wholly different other conversation. So this person continuously saying that I'm full of shit, I'm capping, because he won't even shut the fuck up long enough to hear what the hell I have to say. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a type of brother, I don't need to explain myself for shit. I don't need to explain myself for anybody. I don't need to explain myself to nobody. But the fact that I'm telling you exactly what I was going through, maybe it was a learning, maybe it could have been a learning experience for an up and coming entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
Learn how to do your due diligence when it comes to
Exactly.
your business. Learn how to handle your business better. But I'm basically arguing about a motherfucker about experience in my life which he don't know anything about, but I'm wrong and I'm lying, but he don't even know what he didn't even know what the fuck I was even talking about when it came to the $40,000 total. He didn't even know what the fuck I was talking about. He just went into guessing.
That's what they
Then
do, bro.
yeah. Then the shit that he was spewing out his mouth was bullshit. I heard this man listen. I'm sorry, I listened to this man talk for a good fucking hour. Majority of the shit he came out of his mouth was bullshit. And when it came to time for a motherfucker to start talking about money, the niggas who are talking, and this is why I say these insignificant Negroes, I'm trying to talk about investing in XRP and crypto and all that shit. Motherfucker told me, I'm in the wrong chat for that.
Let them stay lost, dude. Fuck them. Fuck them.
And so I realized something. We got to start treating these insignificant Negroes like how the United States deal with terrorists. We do not negotiate with terrorists.
Nope.
Never give up, never surrender. We don't negotiate.
We can also tell them to just. You tell them that too.
I don't even
No,
deal with them, bro. I don't entertain them. I don't deal with them. I don't interact with them. I just nope. And that way there is no issues or anything else. If they act like a nigga, I can't, because that consciousness level is something that conflicts with mine. Because most of them have a scarcity type mindset as to where that's the reason why he said you're in the wrong room for that. We don't want to talk about finances or getting ourselves situated because we don't want that 40 acres in a mule. Okay, fine. Go sit your ass over there. Go put them shackles on and shut the fuck up and eat that cornbread.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up and eat that cornbread. Shut the fuck up, get out there in that damn field and pick that cotton plantation minded motherfuckers.
To you younger brothers and to you guys who want to invest, listen to Dragon.
Please.
Get as much information you can and invest, because one day you ain't gonna be able to work as much as you are working right now. One day, if you're working 30 hours right now a week, shit, you gonna wake up one day you can only work 20.
Shit, if
Working
that
10.
one day they might wake up
AI.
and AI might take their job. Shit, how about that?
AI might take your job. That's why I'm trying to get into AI engineering. I'll make the motherfucking shit that'll take your job.
Exactly.
You got to invest your money, fellas. You got to invest for the future. It is not for you. You got to think about it right now as we talk right now. You are the past.
Yep.
The younglings, the young ones, like my nephew, children in the future, they are the future. You are the past. So you got to, you're basically, bruh, it literally took thousands and thousands of years of your bloodline just to get to where you at right now.
Well, you carrying all them thousands of years of DNA in your fucking system too.
It took a very, very long time in order for you to get where you at this moment in time.
Yep.
But the problem that I could see that that is happening right now, we gotta put a fucking line between us melanated folks and
the niggas.
niggas.
Yep. You know what I don't,
Yeah.
you know what gets me about all this shit, dude? Why is it that niggas think that because someone thinks differently than them and is logical thinking that we ain't black no more? They love to say that shit. Oh, you ain't black enough. Da, 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 da. Oh, so you trying to say that because I can think for myself and look at things from a total perspective and try to be objective about things, that my ass can't fucking think and I'm not black enough now? Oh, that's fine. I don't have to be as black as you. Somebody lighter than me told me that shit because I think different. Dude, you are not the authority on black. And then, and then what's crazy is you sitting there talking all this shit. I'm not black enough, but you fucking sell drugs to your people. Really?
I would say, Sean, it is a crab in a bucket mentality. No, nigga, it's past that. It's the motherfucking zombie apocalypse, nigga. These niggas got the T virus.
They Sambos is what they are. They fucking Sambos.
Nah, nigga, we ain't see, I need something that gonna hit a little bit harder than that, than Sambo, nigga. I need something that's gonna be goddamn, it's gonna sting a little bit. You motherfuckers are the cotton picking niggas that the racists back in the day was talking about.
Steven ass niggas.
Nah, they worse than goddamn Steven, nigga. You are fucking Django, nigga. You are a black slaver. Instead of freeing niggas' minds, you want to keep them enslaved.
Django wasn't the one that enslaved them, bro. Remember?
No, but you gotta remember, he played a role as a black slaver, though.
Right, to get to what he needed to, and then he freed everybody along the way in the end. So I would actually think the Butler would be more of a description of those niggas trying to keep other niggas on the grounds versus Django trying to get to his mission and then eventually free people. He's more like
Anthony Johnson.
Yeah.
And then his son were notable slave owners in Virginia. So Anthony Johnson was a slave owner, black man. Well, also William Ellison, slave owner, black man. Dilsey Pope, slave owner, black man. Nathaniel Butler, slave owner, black man. The Pendarvis family. Now I wonder why they used to always say you a Pendarvis ass nigga. Justice Angel, a female black woman, slave owner in the 18th century.
She had the most.
I got it.
Anyway, she had the
most.
I
got it. You actually right. You know what? You actually right, Dragon. I got it even better. You are the version of Uncle Ruckus, Catcher Freeman, and Boondocks.
Damn.
Yep.
That's what y'all niggas are.
Drew Brissett, slave owner, black woman. Andrew Durnsford, slave owner, black man. John Carruthers Stanley, slave owner, black man.
Yep.
That's who y'all Pendarvis ass niggas. You Pendarvis.
You are that pit bull wild ass nigga foaming from the mouth that the white man sick of, but them niggas thinking different. Go get after them. Yeah, y'all some Sambos. You don't like black people. Yeah, shut your bitch ass up.
Exactly. Man, I'm finna damn.
I'm tired of hearing y'all I'm tired of y'all niggas. I am fucking tired. It's like everywhere I go, y'all niggas are there. Everywhere I go, y'all niggas are. Yeah, I gotta create a nigga spiritual to get y'all niggas the fuck away from me.
Exactly.
Ain't no speaking logic to y'all. So why should I compromise my ethics and my morals just to either A, have a conversation with y'all, or B, fucking reason with y'all? Why should I even fucking bother of reason with y'all? Because y'all are stuck in the same slave mindset that, honestly, y'all stuck in the slave mindset that y'all niggas were back in the fucking 90s, nigga, post-crack era. Do y'all realize y'all still complain about the same shit that y'all been complaining about since I was a fucking baby?
Mm-hmm.
I am 30. I'm about to be 37 years old in a couple of fucking months, bruh. Y'all niggas still got the same old fucking talking points, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all worse than the red pill niggas who are in the forever red pill rage. Y'all worse than those niggas, bruh. Oh my fucking God, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
You can't talk like you can't talk sense, bruh. Like when you try, it's like this, bruh. When you try to reason with these motherfuckers, right? When you try to reason with them, trying to have, a logical argument. You're trying to understand the more you're trying to understand where they're coming from, it just appears the dumber you become.
Pretty much.
They dumb as hell, dude. They dumb as shit.
That's why I don't even attempt.
They dumb as shit.
My brain cells are precious, thank you.
They just dumb as shit, dude. You know what? I feel myself getting dumber when I ain't even engaged with these motherfuckers. I can't. I got an IQ of 114. I can't do that shit.
I got an IQ of a goddamn ham sandwich, and I'm smarter than these niggas.
Wait, what?
Wow.
I have an IQ of a ham sandwich, and goddamn, I'm smarter than these empanada looking ass niggas.
Not empanada looking ass niggas. Oh my.
Damn.
Hey, dude. I'm gonna start calling them donkey ass niggas because donkeys ain't really that. But actually, donkeys are actually very intelligent. Can't call them donkey ass niggas.
Man, you can't like that. That is an insult to.
Sheep are not intelligent. Sheep are not.
That is an insult to donkeys, bruh.
It is. But sheep are intelligent.
Damn, bruh.
Sheep are not intelligent. They sheep ass niggas.
These niggas is like I was about to hit these niggas with.
They mama should have swallowed them. They mama should have swallowed them, dog.
Shit. Motherfucker want to threaten me, nigga. I had to hit him with a rap lyric. I'm like, nigga, my gat is like a slow kid at a graduation. Don't clap the same.
That's hilarious.
Gotta repeat that shit again. My
Please.
gat is like a retarded kid at a graduation. It don't clap the same.
Be right back.
All right.
So you try to reason with these Negroes. When you can't reason with these Negroes, then comes the shaming, the single mama shaming tactics. Then comes, once the single mama shaming tactics come, there comes all the racial epithets, all the name callings. Then comes the violence. The problem with these Negroes when it comes to me is I'm like, shit, as long as you meet me at a gym and we can fight for charity, I'm fucking there. Let's do it. But no,
Oh yeah.
you beyond single mama ass niggas. Like beyond beef, beyond single mama ass niggas,
Bonnet ass wearing ass niggas.
Right.
you fallopian tubes ass niggas with hair.
Cook nigga. Cook no cook black man. Cook black man. You beige dude. Cook.
You beige, dude.
He know what to say on that one. He's like you
Hey.
beige motherfucker. You go.
Yeah, please. What you gonna do?
Bro, that's
What
funny because
you
actually,
do?
when I told that dude his mom should have swallowed him, he was like, man, what you say? I was like, what you gonna do?
What you gonna
Gonna
do?
do?
Nigga.
So, to you young fellas out here, sorry I had to go. I had to insult these guys. That's all you can really. That's all you can really do. Once you can't get past with reason with people, bruh, and they just go at shaming tactics, either do two things: fuck with them, or just walk away and realize, you know what? You just became a whole lot dumber just because you had this debate with them.
Yep.
I judged myself for literally staying on the line for as long as I did. I judge my fucking self. Trust me, I look at myself in the mirror and I'm disappointed. Why? Because you succubus, dumbass niggas literally sucked the intelligence that I had in my brain. All the reason, all the logic. You succubus. You suck that shit dry.
They did. Y'all
niggas are better than a $40 hodler when it comes to sucking shit out of a nigga's soul, nigga.
Well, I mean, they come from succubuses. Their mama was a succubus.
Like, damn, dude.
They only doing what their mama taught them.
And that's why I look at young men like my nephew. Right? I look at young men like my nephew gives me hope in the future.
Cool.
Gives me so much hope. But when I look at these motherfuckers who are my age,
it's despicable.
Still talking the same, bruh. We literally had niggas literally had a conversation about. Honestly, I had a conversation about pussy for at least 2 hours.
That's all they talked about 2 4 hours.
Come on, man.
About 2 hours. It was just basically getting women and pussy. And I'm like, bro. I'm sorry, bro, but we at an age, bro, to where I could understand if you a cat and you was like, yeah, I'm traveling and shit, and where are the women out there in this part of the world, where they like. I can understand that, you get in the rundown, and everything, how to maneuver around these women, how not to maneuver around these women. I understand that shit. But nigga, you talking about bragging about getting as much pussy as you can, nigga. Getting pussy up front and shit. And I'm like, bruh, this is what y'all talk about on a daily basis?
These niggas don't know what the fuck they doing, Uncle Max. They don't know what the fuck they doing.
Nope.
They
I'm
really
like-
don't.
I'm like real talk. I'm like I had one dude. He's bragging about his body count. I'm like, nigga, if I tell these niggas how much pussy I fucking got, nigga, they think I'm fucking lying.
Are you serious, Uncle Max? You serious?
like-
Talking about this shit?
I'm like I'm like most motherfuckers. See, I'm like this. You can't maneuver like me. See, I could talk my shit and I could talk my talk and talk my shit and still get the girl at the end of the fucking day.
You tell them, Uncle Max. Tell these
As-
dumb ass plantation ass niggas that shit, nigga.
As big as I am, bigger than a fucking studio apartment. Still pull more bitches than y'all niggas. But you don't hear me talking about, I get pussy up front. This is how you get pussy up front. You gotta use the mouthpiece. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. I'm like, come on, bruh. Black men, we got black women on the line with us. This is how y'all fucking like, come on. This is how y'all act.
Tell them, Uncle Max. Speak, cook, nigga, cook.
Like, there's a black woman on the line who asks a question: what are a good quality for a black? What are good qualities in a good man? And I told her, there's three things
don't
for
know?
me.
She don't know.
Well, it was for her content also, and basically for me to challenge my beliefs for what I think. But what I said to her was so goddamn good, you thought it was scripture, bruh. Was so damn good. These are my qualities, right? My three qualities are: a good black man, he is a leader. He leads from the front.
Okay.
That means every shit that comes your way, you gotta eat it. Regardless, you might be the best dude in the world. You gotta eat that shit regardless, because of the fact that was a leader do. Sometimes you work as hard as you do, you might end up with shit. You might not end up with shit. Regardless is what you do. You might give it you might give it 100%. Wherever you do in life, say you cleaning trash. You could be the best trash cleaner in the world. You do a great job at it, but at the end of the day, you're still cleaning up shit and other people's shit.
Sounds like it needs integrity, huh?
Yep.
Work ethic, integrity, leadership.
Integrity. Integrity was my number one. Is you got to be a man of your word.
Yep.
There's something. What I forgot to tell is it's about the Good Prince, and basically, a ruler knows when to keep his promises and knows when to break it.
Yep.
A lot of you motherfuckers break your promises so easily that the shit rolls off your back like water, and you got oil all over you. It just rolls off.
Sounds
your
like
back.
they pathological liars too.
Yep.
No, I call them pathological bullshit artists.
They got it down to an art. They don't even know
The
when they
art of
fucking tell
bull-
the truth.
We're gonna have to do a show about that. The art of bullshit.
They don't know when they're telling the truth, man. The truth escapes them. They don't know when they're telling the truth. That's one way people, I'm gonna tell you, one way you can tell somebody's about bullshit in the first place. One, they don't even listen to what you got to say. They can't listen. Two, they fucking want to start insulting you and guilt tripping you and shaming you whenever you're in a debate with them, like a fucking female.
I hate that.
Those are red flags.
Yep.
They don't hold themselves accountable for the shit they say. They're not factual. They always respond with emotion. And when you give them facts, they go right back in the damn stuff, responding with emotion.
Yep.
Stay away from these. Don't even communicate with these people. I'm not communicating with them no more. If you're not logically thinking, you don't have to agree with me. But if your ass ain't logically thinking and can't come with facts, like these dudes on Facebook be telling me all this and that, why I posted that there were 10 black slave owners that I know of on my Facebook page, because these motherfuckers actually think there wasn't no black slave owners.
That's why.
Food by the left. Food by the left. Who came up with slavery? Who were a proponent in Jim Crow? Who the KKK came from? I ran across a damn a post today that listed anybody that has been killed in history for the past, I don't know, 30, 40 years, even more than that. It's been leftists that's committed the fucking crimes.
Yeah. Well, it's called being a slave to the narrative. And honestly, a lot of these motherfuckers should be boxers too, because they know how to reach, goddammit. When I'm talking about reaching, niggas be reaching, boy.
Well, I wish they was boxers just so they can goddamn I wish they was boxers so they can goddamn get their teeth knocked in. That's what I wish.
Like, dude, I have never seen a motherfucker reach so much in a conversation about me that I swear to God, I thought I'm being real with you, bro. I thought I was gonna ask him, yo, what do I do tomorrow?
Since you know so much about me, what
And
do I do?
I should have hit him with the damn Deion Sanders. What about your opinion? Why should I care so much about your opinion? You didn't make me, so you can't break me, motherfucker.
Right.
Pretty much, man. This shit's
So
crazy.
I'm about to conclude this real quick to end this. If you want to call this my opening diatribe. I think I said the word. I think I said the word, right? Diatribe. Yeah.
Maximum rants.
My opening diatribe. You know, to all the ones who like, man, he's saying the word wrong. Eat a dick. Uh, so I'm gonna conclude this bad boy. You cannot expect the black community to become any better than
No,
it
you
is right
cannot.
now. We have more babies that was unborn in the womb than all the wars that ever been fought in the United States put together. That's how many black babies have been killed in the womb. Mm-mm-mm.
You're exactly right, dude.
It's all the more reason why I don't even want to take a chance. Fuck that. I'm not fixing to go through that type of shit at all.
More black babies was killed in the womb than all the wars put together.
Yep.
And these niggas expect me to honestly really give a fuck about their opinion when, nigga, you can't even check your own woman in your community.
Nope.
You want to talk to me about pro-blackness, nigga. You can't even get the niggas to clean up where they live at. You can't stop them niggas from trashing up the place of where they lay their heads at, where their kids play. And so I'm supposed to respect you because what? Because you think you blacker than me? Really? You fucking colorist? Really? Oh, because I'm light skinned, you are better than me? Get the fuck out of here, bruh. See, you colorist Negroes piss me off because y'all talk so much about, oh, black people need to do this, but at the side of your neck you say some colorist shit towards people who are light skinned. Come on, bruh. Come on,
And
bruh.
I've had some light-skinned Negroes as colors that want to talk about me as a darker skinned man. Talking about I ain't black enough. Bitch, you get goddamn burnt in the sun, but I ain't black enough. You know, get the fuck out of here.
I'm so fucking done with you.
I'm just saying, dude. This same Negro now, I told you, he sells drugs to his people, but I'm goddamn the one that's the sellout.
No.
Really, dude? I ought to drop a dime on his ass. He work at the damn barbershop up here in damn Douglasville.
Snitch on his ass.
I ought to snitch on this fucking ass.
Call
I
ICE
really
on his ass.
Check now. I want y'all to check this out real quick, man. Check this shit out here. Now, this is one of the posts that I seen that I was like, you got to be kidding me. Look at this. Denver shooter, trans. Aberdeen shooter, trans. Nashville shooter, trans. Georgia shooter, trans. Philadelphia shooter, trans. As you can see, our shooter, gender fluid. Look at this shit.
That fuck that trans too.
You see this shit?
Yep.
And this is not even going over the rest of the ones I did see that covered every, it was like covered the last, I want to say 20 or so political shootings. And it was all Democrat, dude.
Do you know
I
why?
wish I could find that fucking post, man.
So the left has radicalized their base because the left has the most. They have the most self-diagnosed mental illness. It's the most self-diagnosed mental illness is people on the left.
Yep. And they admit it. They admit it.
Yeah. You can't say, "Oh, we're lying." No, this is self-diagnosed. These are people who have diagnosed their own self and have brought this shit to statistics. So which one is it? Either they're lying on the behalf of the Republican Party to make the Republican Party look better, or something's going on.
Yep.
And I just
I'm really
don't,
trying to
bro.
find this
I
post.
really don't understand these Negroes, bro. I really don't, bro. I'm trying to figure. I'm really trying to figure this shit out.
There's no need, bro. You won't ever be able to.
Like,
There's no need.
It's at a point to where it's like I said before. It's at a point to where I cannot relate with these Negroes, bro. I cannot relate with them. And the reason why I try to relate with them is I try to relate with them to have a better civil discourse. And I just can't do it because every single time when I fucking try is basically off of what was that TV series? Damn it, I'm trying to God damn it. It was excuse my language. Homeboy was trying to use the he was a telephone he did what is it? Damn it, I can't he worked in a call center, right? In the call center, he was selling products, you know, and he learned how to do his white voice. I forgot the name of the movie. I forgot the name of it. You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna find it out for you guys right now. Let me do this real quick.
It's all good. Take your time. I'm actually trying to find this post, and I could have sworn I freaking saved this thing, man. And I cannot believe I did not save it with all of these listings of the political violence that's happened in like the last, like I said, 30 years. You know? And to talk about black fatigue, I'm gonna tell you something else about black fatigue that people don't know about when it comes to us black people being blinded and shit. That's what I mean. So if you look at history and you actually do some research, You do realize reparations were already given out to black people, right? Reparations was given out by Abraham Lincoln. And it got their 40 acres and a mule. And it was funded through the Freedmen's Bureau. You can look all this stuff up, y'all. I've already seen it. So look it up. I'm not gonna sit here and spoon feed your ass, audience. Look it up for your fucking self. Because if I enable you by giving you shit, you're gonna be lazy, and you're not gonna fact check, you're not gonna do shit. So look it up for your damn self. Freedmen's Bureau. Just check the Freedmen's Bureau. Okay. Abraham Lincoln gave reparations to black people, a Republican president, and it was funded through the Freedmen's Bureau. Do you know what happened when a Democrat got back in the White House? I'll give you a minute to think about that. What happened when a Democrat got back in the White House after he passed that? They fucking canceled the fucking funding on it. Yet y'all still want to vote Democrat. I really don't. I don't understand y'all motherfuckers. I don't understand y'all motherfuckers.
The name of this movie was called Sorry to Bother You. Right? So it was at the point in the movie, spoiler alert, it was at the point in the movie where he was in the middle of, they handed him the mic because they wanted him to rap, because they thought, all black men know how to rap. So he literally gets up on there, the beat drops, and he just started saying, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga, nigga, nigga shit. And the crowd just starts to repeat him. It was like, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga, nigga, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga, nigga, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga. It was basically making fun of black music. And it's basically, some of the music that black folks listen to is nigga shit. They talking about guns, violence, and shit. You gotta remember the same motherfucker who talked about killing a brother in one of his popular songs was the same brother to make a song basically about police brutality and shit. And it just doesn't make sense. This shit doesn't make sense. But whenever you try to make sense, the only thing you can think of is nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga, nigga, nigga shit. How can you debate with that shit? How can you reason with somebody that's all they got is nigga shit? You can't do it.
All right, or check this out. I think our friend Angry Man says it best. Check this shit out right here.
What you say? You gonna take Angry Man's black card? Bet. Yep. Can I also have a pack of regular Newports in the box?
I see what he's doing. Go get him, Angry Man. Exactly. Fuck y'all.
Now you got a reason to take my black card.
Exactly. Exactly. Who gives a fuck about y'all taking a black card? I can't get rid of this shit if I tried. Can't get rid of the shit if we tried, man. Shit's crazy to me, man. Also, I came across this real quick from Angry Man again, talking about the hypocrisy of the left. Check this out.
So let me make sure I understand this. We work together. I find you attractive as a woman. I say to you, hey, I think you look good in that dress. You report me to HR and I can be fired for that, for supposed sexual harassment, right? Or we work together and I call you a gender that you claim you're not, or I don't use the pronoun or the identifier that you want me to use that I may not have prior knowledge of. You report me to HR, I get fired. But you can celebrate someone taking the life of an innocent person in front of a group of people live for everybody to see, but you're not supposed to get fired. Yeah.
I totally agree with him because here's the thing: we kind of switching into this whole Jimmy Kimmel thing. Y'all do know that Jimmy Kimmel works in an at-will state, right? New York is an at-will state. Georgia is too. In other words, you can't go to your boss and everybody at your job knows something is true and you lie. Even if you lie to your boss and he finds out later that you was lying, you will get fired. This man went on network television and the governor of Utah had already came out that same day with all the investigative proof that he needed to make the statements that he did, because you got to understand, he's the governor of a state. He's held to a higher standard. He comes and he makes a press conference about said murder. And you go on live TV and say MAGA is trying all they can to try to convince people that they had nothing to do with it. He lied, people, on a network channel that is more strictly criticized or strictly adhered to FCC laws than cable. If he wants to lie to people like CNN and MSDNC, or you can call them now BS Now, if you want to lie to people, get on cable. Just get on cable. You don't have to worry about losing your job then. Well, unless you're like Joy Reid, or I think Rachel Maddow is about to go down. People like Tucker Carlson that got wrongly fired. But yeah, if you want to lie to people, just go on cable networks. You don't have to stay on network television and lie to people. You don't have to. Anything y'all want to say about that before I get into this video? Actually, Trish Regan covered it's breaking Kimmel's apology and rages ABC stations, Disney inside this question. Bob Iger's grip on out.
Yeah, fuck Jimmy Kimmel, because the reason why I say fuck Jimmy Kimmel, well, first and foremost, is Disney headquarters in California?
I don't know, but I can check real quick. Keep telling what you was saying, but
so yeah, so Disney, if Disney headquarters, I bet you is in California.
Let's see here. Disney headquarters. What is their headquarters and corporate offices? I'm looking. 500 South Buena Vista Street, Burbank, California.
Okay,
818-560-1000.
So he's in. Of course, they were going to cave, but the problem is they have a bunch of advertisers, and you have these local stations is like, we don't care. We're not playing Jimmy Kimball.
Yep, they still haven't because he hadn't apologized and he haven't given a donation to the Turning Point USA.
Well, he did you see what he did? He doubled down.
Yes, he did. That's why I was about to play this shit where she covers it. But yeah, he could. I saw a little bit of it. I couldn't even sit through it all, but he's doubled down like a motherfucker. And then he got on there and fake cried for people.
Yeah. Oh my God. Thank you. I knew not only one, bruh. What is with bruh? That
He fake cried like a
whenever he
motherfucker.
did that shit, bruh. Whenever he did that shit, any humanity and sympathy I had for Jimmy Campbell
Gone,
is
done.
dead.
Yep.
I have no sympathy for him. Whatever happens to him, I'm sorry. He fucking deserves it. If he gets completely, you know what, motherfuckers just like, you know what, leave him on air. We're just gonna boycott him. Let the left be the ones that keep his career afloat. Man, after
He's
he
gonna
did
have
that
to go. He's
shit,
gonna have to go on YouTube, bro. He's gonna get fired. His ratings, it don't. I told somebody today, I said, check this out. His ratings were already in trouble. He was down over millions of people. Since 2015, he's had a lot of people who have not been watching. His ratings were worse than Colbert's. So it doesn't matter how many people are tuning in now because of this, their outrage of freedom of speech. It doesn't matter because that's just some short-term shit. When these ratings come out again and they see this motherfucker ain't got no better, oh, he is gonna get canned. I say give it to the end of the fiscal year, which just started in September. Give it to the end of the fiscal year of 2025, 2026. He's gonna fucking get fired. Best believe it. Because he ain't funny. I've never thought Jimmy Kimmel was funny. At all.
well, Jimmy Kimball saying he's a comedian. It's like one of these delusional Skittle Squad saying that they are a woman, but they was born something else.
Right. And you know what? I was just saying this to my friend today. I said, look, if anybody tells the truth about shit, it's mostly comedians because they like to fucking be truthful, but poke fun at the truth. And they'll use it in their jokes and shit. But his ass went on air and lied to everybody and used it in a joke. Like somebody like Dave Chappelle. He pokes fun at the truth. There's a lot of comedians that the reason why they tell jokes and they're able to is because it gives them a platform to actually be truthful and make fun of shit. But his ass actually got up there and lied, and people sitting there and said, well, you know, he shouldn't have got fired. Da, da, da. Go up to your job and lie.
Well,
Go up to your job and lie.
Here's my problem when they're saying, well, he should never got fired. I'm like, well, Roseanne Barr should never have gotten fired.
Thank you.
So many motherfuckers should have never gotten fired because of what?
Tucker
Their
Carlson.
speech. Tucker
Dave Chappelle
Carlson got
canceled.
fired. They tried to cancel Dave Chappelle from Netflix because of all the trans joke. See, the funny thing is whenever the left experience the same shit with the right, they cannot handle the same shit.
Nope.
That's the
And they
reason
were canceling
why.
all types of people when Biden was in office and Obama was in office. They was canceling all types of motherfuckers.
Yeah, whenever the right was like, "Oh, we're being censored and all that shit." Well, if you hear some of the same, it's like, bruh, some of the. Like I said, the best way to red pill a leftist, bruh, give them exactly what they want. Because watch
They'll
and see
red pill
what the left
themselves.
is now. These niggas are free speech absolutists now.
Yeah.
They love free. They're for free speech. All of a sudden, they all for free speech now.
I was having an argument with somebody today on Facebook, and we was talking about. I said, "You do remember that Donald Trump had all his social medias banned? So you telling me it's okay? It's okay for you to sit there and defend Jimmy Kimmel, but y'all wasn't fucking trying to defend goddamn Donald Trump when he about his free speech? Well, he said a lot of hurtful things. That's not a motherfucking good comeback, bitch.
bruh. I
Free
don't
speech
know
is
if
for everybody. It don't matter if you look. I don't want nobody's free speech taken, because if their free speech is taken, then we might as well get rid of free speech altogether. You should have every right to say anything you want to motherfucking say. Don't make it true. Shit. Well, let's go see what. Hey, we're gonna let this run for a minute because I gotta do something. But just listen to this shit, y'all.
Accept the
Unclear.
consequences.
Go ahead, Dragon. Before I play this, go ahead.
Say also accept the consequences for what comes with whenever you say what you say as well too.
Exactly. Free speech don't mean freedom from consequence.
Exactly. All right, go ahead.
hey,
You have free
Sean.
speech when you go to your job and you lie on your job. Don't mean you won't get fired.
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna have to dip out in 20 minutes, bro.
Cool, man. Cool.
All right.
You
man.
want something? You got something you want to talk about in the next 20 minutes? I can put this to the side.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Do what you're doing.
All right.
Ill-timed, you think? I mean, the guy's not even in the ground and you're saying stuff like that. What a loser. Seriously, what a loser. And what a loser Bob Iger and the entire team at Disney and ABC, what losers they are for not having any kind of oversight on this. I mean, I get it. People are mad. Oh, he was canceled. He was pulled off the air. Well, he's back. You know, he's not canceled. He gets to go on the air every night. And by the way, he could go on MSNBC all day long because that's cable. It's not broadcast and they don't have the same kind of rules. I mean, you can't live in a world in late night TV where you have only one conservative on your show in 3 years. Like, it's no longer funny. You've actually become a propaganda arm for the Democrat Party, like it or not. So he never actually said, I'm sorry. I did not mean to say that. I'm really sorry. I was wrong. He never retracted or backtracked on the original remarks about the kid being MAGA, right? He never did that. He never acknowledged any defamation or direct misleading statements. Instead, he just focused on intention and interpretation. So now people are really mad. Really, really, really mad. And this is one grumpy guy. Anyway, I don't know when this video was taken, but I'll tell you, he doesn't have a lot of personality. Check him out in the airport.
Honestly, just leave me alone.
I'm from New York, man.
I don't care.
How did Obama do?
Listen, I'm not interested in this. How many times do I have to tell you?
You never told me that.
Grumpy cat. Okay, here's the thing. Hardly anybody even took the show. Like 20% of the stations were like, we don't want you. We don't want your brand of comedy. So you had Sinclair, you had Nexstar saying, we're not taking it. We'll put something else on. Instead, he refused to apologize. I mean, he had some complimentary things to say about Erica Kirk, but there was no apology. He said it was just mischaracterized. You know what? I'll tell you, Charlie's producer wasn't happy about this. Andrew Colvett came out and said, yes, Jimmy got emotional. So what? He's emotional for himself because he almost torched his entire career. You know what, Andrew? I'm going to go further. I think he did torch his career. I think he's coming up on his contract and they're not going to continue him because guess what? The ratings aren't there. Maybe he got a bump for one night. People are saying, oh, yeah, everybody watch this on YouTube.
What did I say earlier, folks? I said about the ratings and I said about the fiscal year. In fiscal years, in my job particularly, we get evaluated at the start of every one of our fiscal years. That takes into account what we've done over the year, and we can get a bonus if we reach certain plateaus in our employment plan. So he's about to go into a contract negotiation, not sure when it's going to happen, but it's going to be during this fiscal year. And you're going to see Jimmy Kimmel get pulled from the air, and I predict he's going to go to YouTube. He's going to start a fucking channel like Don Lemon's old, not getting no fucking. It's people on fucking YouTube that get more views in a night than Don Lemon gets in a freaking month. You see Michelle Obama's podcast failing. Don Lemon's podcast failing. You got these idiots like Dave Pacman on the fucking on YouTube. His shit ain't getting no views like Joe Rogan. Nigga, if you ain't doing hell, even Trish Regan herself, she got 1.05 million subscribers. Don don't got that shit. Watch this shit. He gonna get fired.
And he did get a bump from one night. I have friends that watched it last night just to see what he would say. I watched it on YouTube just to see what he would say. But you know what? I'm not watching again. My friends aren't watching again.
Exactly.
Nobody's watching again because we were disgusted by the non-apology. So sure, he's crying his eyes out because he almost lost his multi-million-dollar contract. But I'll tell you, he is going to lose it.
And what's crazy, I saw parts of the monologue. I saw his so-called apology when he was crying. He never once admitted that he lied. All he did was apologize that he made fun of the fact that the guy had got shot. That's all. He said that was not my intention. He never once held himself accountable for the lie that he told on television.
Maybe if he's good enough, he could come over here and try and compete on YouTube. But you know what? He's not good enough. I don't think that would work. I really don't.
What I just say, y'all. What I just say.
He claims he's live. I think he tapes it in the afternoon. That's what you call as live. Anyway, Kimmel is an unrepentant liar who tried to blame Charlie's assassination on the part of the country that just spent the last 2 weeks praying and holding vigils. What he's really saying is that he thinks it's fair game to slander conservatives. He would rather advance his own political and cultural agenda than confront the truth. The truth is that his own side has been fanning the flames of political assassination for years. The truth is that someone on the left picked up a gun and murdered someone because they didn't think Charlie had the right to advocate for peaceful debate. And then he got up there and refused to apologize. I'll tell you, nobody's taking it. I'm not taking it. Andrew's not taking it. Rob Schneider's not taking it. He wrote a letter. He put this out on Twitter. He said, you know, you lied again. You lied again. You were not making light of Mr. Kirk's death. The suspension you justly received last week was falsely accusing MAGA and Republicans, one of their own. Yeah, that's what you said, Jimmy, for the murder of our friend Charlie Kirk, when in fact it was just another in the long line of murderous leftist lunatics, okay, who killed Charlie. The left rhetoric is getting dangerous. I told you guys, you know, Charlie, as far back as 2018, told me live on the air, and I was one of the first people to put him on. I mean, some 10 years ago. The whole thing is so surreal.
Sean,
I mean, I still can't even totally believe it.
What's up, dude?
The reason why I told niggas that the argument of the left is flawed when it was just like, well, he was raised in a Republican home, yada, yada, yada. His families were MAGA Republicans, so this was a MAGA Republican. And so I said, fair enough. I was like, you know what? You're right. Fair enough. And I was just like, you know what? And this is, I'm talking to black people because it was black people. All the black people were repeating this shit. I was like, fair enough. Can we start saying black people are violent then? Can we start saying that?
I bet. What was their response to that?
Because of, you know, if you come from a violent home, then you're going to be violent, right? And I was like, you know, we can start saying that, you know, a lot of black people are felons. Because there's a lot of black people correlate other black people are felons, so we're all felons. So we're all violent felons. I was like, you know how stupid that fucking sounds? It's the same shit you're saying. These motherfuckers try to repeat, try to spin that shit. You know, well, it's a difference. No, I'm like, no, it's the same thing. It's the same racism at its core. Doesn't matter what color you are. You could be black and still be racist. You could be white, Hispanic, all that shit.
Yeah, if you look at the definition of racism, it says prejudice in the definition. There's no race that can't not be racist. It don't make any sense. And when you hold that mirror up to their ass, they glitch. They glitch on your ass.
out. But he was telling me back in 18, it was getting scary. It was getting bad. The left, because of this Antifa movement, was getting more and more disturbed and more dangerous. And look, I mean, after his death, did we see riots in the streets? No, we had vigils. We had prayer. We had people holding hands. Did you see the video of Liberty University? They're singing Amazing Grace. I mean, it was just beautiful to see, but this is people coming together, trying to comfort each other in a time of need, not taking to the streets and lighting things on fire. Thank you very much. But listen, I'm going to tell you this. He's going to get a one-day rating surge, but then it's going away because look at the big headline over my shoulder here. He's down 72% in the last 10 years. Nobody's watching him. Nobody cares about him.
I told that shit. I told y'all that shit. He down a significant amount. 72%. 72% if you're in school and you have a grade, that's enough to pass. But 72% decrease in your ratings, that's enough to fail.
And when his contract is up, he's going to get dumped because he stinks.
Would you don't like the grounds for losing a broadcast license?
Well, I think when a network is dishonest, certainly if they are dishonest because they give you 97% bad publicity or whatever it is, some ridiculous number, yeah, I would say that would be grounds. Yeah.
And you know what else? Iger's in trouble. Bob Iger, because you can't sit there, Jimmy, and play the victim all day long. I mean, maybe it's popular with Rachel Maddow. Again, your final destination being MSNBC. Maybe it works there, but it doesn't work with the rest of the country. Because while you cry your eyes out and say, I'm the victim, and they're cutting down on my free speech, which, you know, technically speaking, you don't fully, totally, let's just be clear on this. You have to be even-handed when you're in broadcast. I've explained this to you guys all week, right? I worked in broadcast, I've worked in cable, now I work over here. There are different rules. When you're on broadcast television, and this goes all the way back to the 1933 or 34 Communications Act, you have a responsibility to your community. So you can't just like say things like, oh, this was a MAGA kid, and think it's funny and make a joke like that. That's not being responsible to your community, the local communities which you are there to serve on broadcast airwaves. Now, cable, you don't have that commitment. So again, Greg Gutfeld can say whatever he wants, and he's not going to be held to the same standard as one of the late night comedians or say the hosts of The View, which actually comes under the ABC News Department. Whole other situation. By the way, those ladies should be really frightened for their jobs. But this is the reality of where we are. Okay, so it's a different set of rules. You can't have a situation where what, for 3 whole years, you don't bother to put on a single conservative? You have become an arm of the Democrat Party, and that's not what you're there to be. You can go do it on cable, you can go do it on streaming, but you can't do it on network TV. Here's a conservative, Peter Majere, talking on CNN and getting all kinds of pushback, of course, on CNN, but pointing out exactly what I'm saying. In other words, Jimmy can still do his show. He gets to live literally another day. And whether he gets fired from ABC and has to do a podcast, God forbid, trust me, it's better, but I'm not sure his would be very good. Or whether he goes to MSNBC, he has that
And it's the Communications Act of 1934, folks, if you want to read that.
opportunity, something Charlie does not.
Was silenced. Nobody silenced. We're not.
Jimmy Kimmel was taken off the air. You have
You know
universities
niggas don't read.
afraid to speak their mind. You have research being completely defunded.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Max? Max, what'd you say?
Blue and the red division, every single one of the reasons why the FCC has a role is because these are broadcast stations with a monopoly that was granted by the government.
Do you feel good about
that? No,
Do you feel
and
good
I
about
would hate it if the federal government came in and said, you may not say that. The reason why Jimmy Kimmel got himself into the first place is he was repeating a lie believed by 1 in 3 Democrats that the person who assassinated Charlie Kirk
He did not
had
say that.
right of center beliefs.
He did not say that.
We can parse his verbiage all day long. If he comes out and says, listen, that was not what I was trying to say, thank you. Fantastic. I appreciate that, Mr. Kimmel. The problem is that is believed. And we have spent way more time treating Jimmy Kimmel as a victim than the person who was shot and killed in front of their wife and children.
Let me ask you a question. If Joe Biden took down a prominent right-wing personality on TV for what he or she said. Would you endorse that?
Your hypothetical if the Biden administration went and jawboned, let's say, social media platforms.
I'm talking about a similar allegory of someone on TV.
Hundreds of conservatives.
Will you answer my question?
No, that is literally what the administration that you served did. Google just released
A broadcast
all of the
TV host
components.
taken down for words that they say or
When
intimidated
was
on.
that?
I will not
Oh,
approve
in the
your merger
history of
as
the
a result.
FCC, they have done that plenty of times on the right.
Was the
There's a
FCC
reason
chair saying we're
why.
going to do this the easy way or the hard way, like a mobster?
Your
Were they?
administration
Were they?
deplatformed and kicked off of social media. You want to talk about actually silencing? Having any single public outlet that you have,
I know.
allowed
I lived
to,
it.
to broadcast something, right? Jimmy Kimmel could go on MSNBC tomorrow. He's going back on ABC tonight. This man has not been silenced.
No.
Charlie Kirk's been silenced because he's dead.
I mean, think about that. Look, I lived through it. I was silenced. I'm so happy to be here now. I'm not going to be silenced. You know, I'm just going to keep talking and talking and talking. And I have a bad habit of saying exactly what I think, regardless.
It happened to
I'm
Megyn
sensitive.
Kelly.
Let me be clear on that. I may say exactly what I think, but I actually have a ton of empathy for people, which clearly Jimmy does not, like clearly does not. And I'll tell you, Bob Iger, he's going to lose his job, I think, over this. I mean, look at what a mess the company is. The stock price is a disaster. It went from like 123 to
Real quick, folks, let me read you something I just came across. The Communications Act of 1934, which includes the First Amendment, grants the FCC the authority to regulate certain aspects of broadcasters' actions, such as indecency, obscenity, and news distortion, which is what Jimmy Kimmel did, news distortion. However, the FCC's power to regulate content is generally limited to over-the-air broadcasts, and it does not regulate online content. The FCC's guidelines for protected speech on networks are outlined in the Communications Act of 1934, which authorizes the FCC to award broadcast licenses to broadcasters who abide by the public interest, convenience, and necessity. The FCC requires local stations to broadcast in the public interest, but its rules are broad and give the agency significant leeway. It's from the National Constitution. So there you have it, folks. The FCC can regulate obscenity, indecency, and news distortion, which is what Jimmy Kimmel did, and he's still doing it.
around 113, and it's lost so much. Well, the stock market's like doubled in the last 5 years. So it's like dead money, like seriously dead money. You're losing money because of inflation. You're losing money because
Look at this shit. Disney could be forced to choose between Jimmy Kimmel and the NFL as massive ESPN deal looms. Report. Who you think gonna lose? NFL or Jimmy Kimmel? And then you got people that have a nerve like these leftists talking about, I'm not gonna watch football anymore. Bitch, you wasn't watching it before. And let's face it, ever since the commissioner of the NFL came in, he's been making that NFL coochie anyway. With these rules, like they got that new tackling rule. You can't do that tackle from the back.
You talking about Roger? You talking about Roger Goodell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the worst thing to ever happen to the NFL.
Yeah, he's been making it coochie. He's out.
Well, he's the worst thing that ever happened to the NFL, bro. Like, dude, he has turned a generation of male fans not in fans no more, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Like the only, I'm gonna be honest with you, the only reason why I cared about the NFL is because of Shedeur Sanders. That was it.
Well, I still care about my team, man. Even though they pissed me off, I still care about my team, man. And I've been watching that. And I'm a football player at heart. I think will ever stop watching football, but I might start watching college more than I watch NFL.
Yeah.
You know, but that's continuous because I know you got to go in a minute.
because you could have just invested in the S&P instead of Disney. Investors are mad. Like there are shareholder lawsuits. There are parents that are mad about the ridiculous movies they keep putting out. There are
First of all, I will say this. If Bob Iger leaves and they get a guy in there that's a little more conservative, we might actually have some quality Marvel movies that come out pretty fucking soon. Hopefully. Because this woke shit is infected that shit. Even DC movies, the freaking DC, the new Superman I went and saw, you might as well give that motherfucker some pronouns. That dude, Superman is not that weak. Like, he was fucking weak as hell in that movie, dude. Weak as fucking hell. And I didn't mind them introducing Crypto as dog. Had no problem with that. But god dog, man, don't have Superman so coochie, man. That shit pissed me off. Pissed me off, dude.
Bad movies, and that they can come up with only sequels. They're losing money. Think about Snow White, the disaster that was. And now you've got Disney actually in the middle of this NFL ESPN deal, which I think could go pretty darn sideways. And if Bob loses that, hey, Bob and Jimmy, bye-bye to both of you. Okay, Bob Iger, I've said this before. You know, you're getting a little too old for the job anyway. I'm not an ageist, but really and truly, you've got 2 young kids. You've got a beautiful wife. Go spend some time with them. Worry about Disney less, because you're not doing a good job. You never should have had an environment where everybody thinks they talk about diversity all the time. DEI, DEI, DEI. They don't have any diversity of thought over there. Everybody thinks exactly the same, unless you have 200 producers that think it's perfectly fine for Jimmy Kimmel to say what he said. And they have producers that think it's perfectly fine for him to go on air and not actually apologize. Wow. Okay, that's no diversity, which tells me it's bad management, terrible management, which means the CEO, the buck stops with you, and your company's suffering and your stock price is suffering, and you should go. You know who else knows this?
And by the way, people, when you see a company that has a history of great performance suffering like this, and their stock prices go down, I'm pretty sure Dragon can agree with me with this. Snatch up all that shit, because it's going to go up sooner or later. Snatch it all up. Disney is at 120 something. It was at 130 something last week. Now it's at 120 something. Snatch that shit up. What don't you think, Dragon, wouldn't that be a good idea, bro? You still with us? Dragon? Oh, Dragon.
I'm
Dragon.
still with you. I'm just on mute, bro. That's all.
Okay. So what do you think about that when you have a legacy company like Apple or Disney or Nvidia, or especially these broadcast people like Viacom or Paramount, when they have these issues in society where they start losing prices because of some social shit? It's a good idea to snatch them bitches up when they get too low in it.
Yep.
And sit on their ass, because they're gonna come back. I remember when Tesla was at 1,000 a share, it went down. Now it's like somewhere around, I don't know why I can't add you. Okay, we go. It's somewhere around, Tesla's somewhere around 200 something, 300 something a share now. But it used to be 1,000 a share right when COVID hit, or right before COVID hit. Yep. That shit gonna go back up. Yeah, snatch that shit up, sit on it. Don't worry about looking at it. Just snatch it up, sit on it.
Exactly.
Yep.
Michael Eisner, he's the former CEO of Disney. He's like, okay, see you later, buddy. I mean, come on. And it's from the opposite side. I mean, that's what's fascinating about this. Like, the right is mad, obviously, because of the Charlie Kirk comments, and the left is mad because they're like, wait, what? Why would you pull Jimmy? And so Michael Eisner's like, yeah, you douche. Like, you just suck. Like, you can't do the job. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say those words. But Iger is the same guy who pulled all the advertising money off of X once Elon Musk bought it. Remember that? So we don't need to feel too.
And he got canned for that shit. I don't understand why they don't understand that the country just voted over women. I had somebody argue with me in a post that Trump did not win the popular vote. I'm like, what planet do you live on? Electoral College certified, state certified voting results, and you actually think Trump did not win I said, why don't you go look at the counties nationwide, how they all turned red except for very few of them. He didn't win the popular vote. In what world do you live in? He won the popular, won the swing states, and won the damn electoral college by almost 100 fucking votes electorally. He only missed it by what, 10 electoral votes? He was like 312 to her 220 something. He almost won over 100 electoral votes than her, but it wasn't no landslide. Man, I don't know what the hell y'all smoking, but please give it to me.
Bad for Bob Iger with his zillions of dollars there in LA. There's a lot of other things he could and should be doing right now, but running Disney is not one of them. Nelson Peltz tried to tell him. Nelson Peltz, who came in and tried to orchestrate, you know, some kind of takeover, hostile takeover of Disney, and Bob wouldn't have it. So now he's got Brendan Carr to deal with. And Brendan Carr, you know, he said some pretty aggressive stuff. Very, very aggressive stuff. So now the left's like, oh, you folded. So now there's a boycott from the left. I talked to somebody this morning who told me, can you believe this? I just got a request or a notice, she said, from her Disney Hulu subscription saying they were going up. She thought it was $99. They're increasing the price at a time like this. And she's,
You talking about stupid and not having no type of economy knowledge. So when demand goes up, you increase the price. You don't increase the price as demand goes down. And these people are sitting there boycotting Disney, canceling their Hulu and their Disney subscriptions, and you want to go up on the price? Like, that makes absolutely no fucking sense. It's almost like oh my God, we're losing people. We got to increase our prices so that we can goddamn make the bottom line. No, dumbass, you don't do that. Come on.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
He's like, I'm really mad at them because I think he folded. He shouldn't have taken Kimmel off the air. You know, other people are mad because Kimmel shouldn't have said what Kimmel said. So you're going to raise prices right now? Not smart, not good business. Everybody's mad, from Michael Eisner to John Oliver to the FCC head. It's looking bad, really bad. Good to see you, Gary, back here. Gary's metal detecting, offering a point of view as well. It's good to see. We have so many regulars here on the show, and I appreciate it. I'm just trying to pull this up. When you see me looking over to the side, it's because this is live, baby. This is live, and I'm bringing up the elements, and I'm bringing up your comments all in real time. Don Baca, good to see you here again. Don will be very happy. We got lots of likes. Let's get it to 3,000. Can we get it to 3,000? I feel like an auctioneer. Gary Mello Detection saying, you know, basically, I think you're commenting, if I interpret this correctly, Gary, on how stupid Jimmy Kimmel is. And he is really stupid. Unless, of course, you're a little delayed in the broadcast and you're talking about how stupid James Comey and one Letitia James are. And that for sure is the truth. Absolutely the truth. Look, they need a new CEO. You're not going to get Michael Eisner back. You're not going to get Bob Chapek back. I don't think Dana Walden can possibly do this because she's part of the problem, right? She's part of the problem. She's one of the ones dealing with this. And now they really are looking at the possible.
All right, folks, we're going to look at one more thing. And I'm bringing this up because when someone... We've already been talking tonight about the leftist hypocrisy and black fatigue and stuff, but I want to show you someone, and I'm not ragging on people that choose to be of the LGBTQIA plus community. I'm mostly ragging on lifestyle, not the person, their choices. And so when you think about it biblically, people that are not convicted, or people that are convicted when Jesus is in the place, they will show themselves. They will show you that they are of evil and not of good, or they're being influenced by evil and not good.
Amen.
So here, huh?
I said amen. Hey, but hey, Sean.
Yeah, I know you gotta go.
I gotta go. Phone was just acting up.
Gotcha.
But, hey, you guys have a good show.
All right, man. We're gonna do this, then we're gonna do crypto news.
All right, peace out, man.
All right, man. That's bye, Max. Thank you, Max.
Peace.
That was a great ass damn rant he had to be in the video. Y'all go back and watch that. So here you have right here, Don Lemon attacks the Christian faith at Charlie Kirk's memorial, calling it religious nationalism and demanding submission. You're also going to see the guy that posted this, Ace Smarts. Follow him on Instagram. This is a black guy that he does put a lot of expletives when he's talking, but he makes plenty of fucking good sense when he's talking. So please follow him on Instagram. That is Ace Smarts. Follow on Instagram. Okay. At Ace Smarts. Ace_Smarts. I think he's from Louisiana, if I'm not mistaken. But let's play this and you're gonna see what I'm talking about.
To me, this was not mourning, this was a mobilization. And here is where we have to tell the truth here.
We got to tell the truth. Mobilization at a funeral. Mobilization at a memorial. You hear this shit, Dragon?
I hear it.
He's saying that the memorial he went to, because he went to the funeral, he's saying that they were mobilizing, like they were sitting there organizing to take over the country. You see the rhetoric we talk about, people? All of this is rhetoric. He's emotionalizing his stance or his opinion when he was there. He's emotionalized because it's not factual. Well, nobody mobilizing nothing.
What we saw in that arena was not simply faith-finding public expression. It was religious nationalism on full display. That is the truth.
Now, when somebody says nationalism, you do know that they are tipping their hat into thinking, because when you look at the definition of fascism, it says an overwhelming sense of nationalism. So what he's doing is he's calling the funeral of Charlie Kirk a assembly of a fascist idea when he says nationalism. That's why you got to read, people, and be knowledgeable.
That is my truth.
That is my truth. When you ever hear somebody say my truth, I don't give a damn how they explain it. It's only one truth. Now you can say my perspective. That's more specific and more truthful to say my perspective. But to say my truth, that is a big red flag for somebody that I can say, my opinion is they have some type of narcissistic tendencies. I'm not going to call them a narcissist. I'm not a licensed psychologist. But I can say they're exhibiting narcissistic tendencies or characteristic traits.
Right. And that's exactly why your bum ass ain't got a fucking job right fucking now. Because you don't know how to fucking take Midol when your period come on. You just be fucking talking. Fuck, nigga. You over there fucking running your mouth. So you mean to tell me it's cool to mobilize retards, burn down the city, loot the motherfucking stores, scratch people Teslas?
He's talking about two different riots, because he's talking about the BLM riots, and he's talking about also the riots of the left when they got mad at Elon Musk and started burning Tesla dealerships, scratching up Teslas. The right don't do this shit. When did the right ever respond violently to the bullshit that was going on during the Biden and the Obama administration? Please answer me that. What did they do? Come on now.
All that shit is cool, and you try to make it sound non-criminal like a motherfucker every single time. None of that shit the problem. The real problem is the people inside the church worshiping and getting together as warriors for God after their brother been killed. That's the problem. That is the fucking problem. That's why you ain't got a job right now, you fuck nigga.
Now look at this. Look at this comment right here. This is what I was trying to express. This is by Laura Craft 112. Lemon said he went to the memorial, but he had to leave because he felt the ground shake underneath him. He said there was too much power or something. Oh, Donnie boy, the evil that's dwelling within you couldn't take being in the presence of the Lord. I'd be repenting. And she is exactly right. He actually said this shit. This whole clip, this is a clip of what he said on his shit. Matter of fact, let me see if I can go to that real quick. And you're gonna hear him say this shit now. You're gonna hear him say this shit. You have to hear this, guys. It sounds like somebody that could not take being there. He said it became a MAGA rally. He said it became a MAGA rally. That is fucking rhetorical speech. And let me tell you, folks, he is all within his right to say whatever the fuck he wants on YouTube, because the FCC, as I read earlier, cannot regulate online as they do network television, which is why you can get on cable networks and lie, and you can get on the dang internet and lie. And he's over here about to lie.
Something that is serious. I don't want to be disrespectful, but you know how I like to tell the truth.
And we're not going to play this whole thing. We're going into crypto news next, folks.
So I'm glad that you're here this morning. And this one is particularly important and familiar to me, and because it involves something that I believe is controlling.
I can't believe he's got 904,000 subscribers. I really can't believe that shit. But this damn video only got 4.5 thousand likes. And he has almost 1 million subscribers, and you only got 4.5 thousand likes on this video. That should tell you a lot of folk are not pleased with this shit.
Of people. Something that distorts people's thinking, and something that is disrespectful of actual true Christianity.
Nigga, what do you know about true Christianity and you got a boyfriend, a husband, whatever, man?
And the danger that religion poses. Now, I say this as a person of faith. As you know, I wrote a book about it. I'm not.
How the hell are you a person of faith? He must go to one of them churches that fly the daggum fly the LGBTQ flag. He got to be person of faith. What faith teaches you that pumping a dude in the booty is good, or getting pumped in the booty? Because I think Don is a bottom. I don't think he's a top. I think he's a bottom.
Not saying that you don't have to go out and buy it. I'm just saying, I'm just showing you this because I know. Just a year ago, is it September? A year ago this month, this book came out. And I warned people about the dangers of Christian nationalism, white nationalism, but Christian wrapped in Christian nationalism. And that's a real.
There is no such thing, Don. You're lying to you people.
Real thing. You can want to believe that it's happening or not. That's your business.
Now, mind you, he got people in his chat talking about some receipts. Where's the receipts?
That's on you. Whether you would like to believe what I'm saying or not. But good morning, and we're going to get into it. And I'm going to show you some of the things that happened this past weekend. But this is something that I need to say because I think it's very important, especially for my country and for anyone of faith.
And we're going to fast forward some of this.
And I went back and I read it, and I said, true advocacy.
I don't want to hear your book, nigga. Shut up.
State and church. And that
putting the mark between state and church was fuck the country up in the first place. Especially since our country was founded by Christian ideas.
That's what religious nationalists were doing. And many of them white nationalists it's white nationalism wrapped in religious nationalism.
Let's
go for it. What happened in Arizona this weekend was not just a memorial. It was something else entirely. People will tell you that it is about grief. It was about grief, about honoring a man's life, about faith. And on the surface, maybe it looked like that.
Do you hear this bullshit, Dragon? Do you hear this bullshit, dude? This shit, maybe it looked like that. This is fucking insulting.
Tens of thousands gathered. The music swelled. I'm sure some of you saw it. I just saw some of the soundbite. There were prayers and tears and moments of silence. But if you stayed long enough for the little bit that I could stay,
Notice he said the little bit that he could stay. Y'all remember that?
And then I said, you know what, I'm out. If you listen long enough and close enough, if you stayed long enough and you listen close enough, you could feel the ground shifting beneath you.
You could feel the ground shifting beneath you, folks. You hear that, don't you? You hear that, don't you? That means the power of the Holy Spirit was in that place. And he couldn't take it. That's why he left.
Because that wasn't just about a man who died. This was about a movement claiming divine permission to rule.
Excuse me, but you do realize Jesus does rule, right? Divine permission to rule. Jesus don't need no permission to rule, bro. God don't need no permission to rule.
Can I get a witness?
Oh, shut up, Don. Shut up.
And all of the sound bites.
Notice he said sound bites. That don't like raise a flag to y'all when somebody says sound bites. That means they are picking out certain words in the whole broadcast to make a point for their narrative. You ever hear somebody say sound bites? Which I haven't heard anybody from the right ever use that term, other than to disprove or debunk something that the left has done by the sound bites they use. But anybody saying they use sound bites, or if you listen to the sound bites, that is a freaking red flag to me. What do y'all think?
And the words used will tell you, will reveal to you exactly what I said. It was a revival meeting wrapped in a memorial. I'm from the South, Southern Baptist.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Dragon, what you think, man? Dragon? What do you think about that, Dragon? Okay, never mind. It's all good.
Just went to Catholic school. You know what a revival meeting is, right?
He went to Catholic school. That's another red flag.
That is the holiest of holy rollers having a revival.
No,
Let
it's
the
not.
church say amen.
No, it's not the holiest.
It
of
was
holy
a
rollers. No, it's
revival
not.
meeting.
Revivals are meant to revive the church as a whole. You say the holiest of holy. No. It's not that. Revival is to revive Christian values and repentance and increase your belief in Christ. It is not what he said.
Wrapped in a memorial, a political rally dressed as church. And by the end of the night, it was clear
A political rally.
this was not only about Charlie Kirk's death, it was about his afterlife in politics.
You hear this bullshit? His afterlife. Okay, Don. You need to stop smoking and snorting. What the hell you fucking snort? Yeah, that shit's ridiculous. That makes absolutely no fucking sense. Talking about it's a political rally. Now, I will say this. Were there some things politically said? Maybe. Maybe about Trump. Maybe about, I haven't seen Mark Rubio's speech, but I'm going to go back and look at that. There may be some sound bites here and there that somebody from the left can take and daggum say it's a political rally, but that was not what this was. And, mind you, at the same so-called political rally that you said was there, you had the widow of Charlie Kirk actually forgive his murderer in front of the world. Because now it's been seen that, what was it? 200 some thousand people were there, and 10 million people were streaming this shit. I think it's jealousy, if you ask me. I think it's jealousy because he'll know he'll never get those numbers.
And at the center of a prophecy. He called Charlie Kirk a martyr. Other politicians promised to carry out his mission. The crowd cheered.
Why is he not a martyr? Why is he not a martyr? Martyrs, when they are killed, their legacy continues. People that are not martyrs, when they are killed, you forget about they even existed. Only reason why George Floyd is going to be remembered is because I believe, even though he did, I think when you look at the toxicology reports and the fact that he had all these drugs in his system that possibly made him resistant, notice I said possibly, I believe that George Floyd will be forgotten way before Charlie Kirk will. George Floyd gets murdered. Everybody riots and destroys their own fucking businesses. Charlie Kirk gets murdered. You have vigils worldwide. People praying. People coming to Christ. Did you know, Dragon, that before the funeral, there were 45,000 new Turning Point chapters that have opened, right? That shit has increased to 100,000 now.
As if the passing of the man had lit some sort of sacred fire.
I think it has.
To me, this was not mourning. This was a mobilization.
No, the mobilization was when the left, BLM, set fire to black people's communities and destroyed black businesses. That was a mobilization. Not sitting in an arena praising, worshiping God, giving respect to a man that was about free speech and everybody coming to the table and trying to communicate to make positive change in this country. That's not a mobilization. BLM was a mobilization.
And here is where we have to tell the truth here. What we
Liar.
saw in that arena was not simply faith-finding public expression. It was religious nationalism on full display.
And that's bullshit. So let's read some of these comments that he had. Okay. The first top comment 2 days ago. What is Christianity if not a call to love? The Christian faith calls us to love our brothers and sisters across racial, cultural, economic, historical, and religious divides. The greatest commandment is charity, love. Anyone who promotes hatred does not know Christ. Notice they didn't burn down buildings, rob businesses, or riot on the streets. Take a step back and open your eyes. All they've been is peaceful and prayerful. The actions speak louder than your opinions. That's all it is, your opinion. You were clearly there to find fault in a place of mourning. Shame on you. Judge not, lest ye be judged. This is on his daggum. This is on his site. Let's sort by top comments. That's his top comments now. He only had 4,000 people. He has 1,865 comments, and he has 900 and something thousand subscribers. You see this shit, Dragon? Now, Dragon, I'm gonna need you to interact. Dog. Come on, now, Dragon. You leave me out dry. But notice this man has 904,000 subscribers. It's sitting right there. 904,000 subscribers. He has 1,865 comments and 4.5 thousand likes. I wonder how many dislikes he had. That's what I wonder, because they don't never show you the dislikes. They show you 4.5 thousand likes. As a matter of fact, some of those might be dislikes. Let's read another comment. On that day, many will say to me, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name and cast out demons in your name and do many deeds of power in your name? Then I will declare to them, I never knew you. Go away from me, you evildoers. I felt the earth move under your feet because it sounds like the devil is within you. So sad. Remember Mark 7:6? And he said to them, well, did Isaiah prophesy of your hypocrites, as it is written? This people honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. In vain do they worship me, teaching us doctrines and commandments of men. You lead the commandments. I think this is actually somebody that thinks he's doing what he don't know fucking talk. I think he's actually saying in response to Don is supporting. He's crazy. He said, this man doesn't know Jesus at all. His demons couldn't stay around the worship of Jesus. This is not truth. It's only your opinion. You have the right to express your opinion, as I have the right to dislike it. Either way, nobody watches your show. Demons hate the name of Jesus. Don, your demons are showing. The jealousy and hate from the left is truly hilarious. I think it's so sad that you were so blind you didn't recognize you were in the presence of the Almighty. I hope for deliverance for you. I say all that to say this, folks. I've been on several different YouTube channels of popular YouTubers. And when the top comments are going against what you say, we know you bullshitting.
Yeah.
Don is bullshitting. His top comments are going against what he's saying. Not only that, he don't even have the engagement that he wants on his channel. Y'all saw it? 904,000 subscribers, and your ass only got 1,000 and some comments and 4,500 likes. That's less than 20. Dude, that's not even 10%. That's less than 5%. That is ridiculous. But I digress. Dragon, you ready to do crypto news, man? Dragon. All right, folks. At this time, we're going to take a small intermission until Dragon gets his shit together. Here we go. Listen to it.
You can ditch your friends. What you tryna do? That all depends. All on your temperament. And that ass tempting me. Sorry, I'm speaking out loudly. 2 minutes left. Give me 9. Yeah, like last call at the bar. Yeah. Usually I give about 60 seconds, put it on the clock. Pressure all on you, watch as a top. Can't be a friend.
Yeah. All right, Dragon, you about ready, man?
Yeah, I'm ready, bro.
All right, folks. So we are going to go into crypto news. Let me go and take this music off right quick. Yeah, crypto news, y'all. With Crypto Dragon.
All right, let me move this a little bit closer. So I only have one article, and it's in regards to XLM. So it's a nice little update. It's in regards to Protocol 23 upgrade, PYUSD expansion on Stellar, and DTCC patent integration. As of the 7th of September 2025, Stellar named in high-speed asset settlement system. So, first thing, deep dive for Protocol 23, which is an upgrade as of the 19th of September 2025. Stellar's Protocol 23 WISC launched on the mainnet, focusing on developer experience and network efficiency. The upgrade aligns with its goal to tokenize 3 billion in real-world assets by late 2025, supported by partnerships like Paxos and Onondo. What this means, this is bullish for XLM, as improved infrastructure could attract more institutional projects, boosting demand. However, competition from Ripple and Solana and real-world asset tokenization means a risk. So, next thing, PYUSD expansion on Stellar. The PAYUSDO stablecoin expanded to Stellar via Layer 0, enabling cross-chain transfers across 8 blockchains. PYUSD's market cap is 1.3 billion, trails USDT or USDC, but signals growing trust in Stellar's payment rails. So what this means is that neutral to bullish for XLM, while PYUSD boosts Stellar's liquidity. XLM role as a bridge currency may face dilution if stablecoin dominates transactional volume. And next, about the DTCC, the patent revealed Stellar as a compatible network for programming asset settlements, citing its low fees and cross-border efficiency. This follows Stellar's ISO 222 compliance push. What this means is bullish long-term, as institutional validation could drive adoption. However, XLM's price, which is 37 cents last, remains 57% below its 2018 all-time high, needing sustained momentum to capitalize. So in conclusion, Stellar's trifecta of tech upgrades, PayPal stablecoin integration, and institutional recognition position it as a blockchain bridge for traditional finance. Yet altcoin season validity and competition loom. Will Protocol 23's real-world assets targets catalyze the $1 price breakout? Analyst eye? And that's what I actually have for crypto tonight. I don't have much.
Appreciate you, bro. As always. We gonna end with a little comedy. Not sure how funny this shit is, but we gonna end with a little dating bullshit. Let's look and see what this chick got to say. I don't know what the fuck she got to say.
Milkshake machines always broke.
Why you don't ask your baby daddy that? Huh? Yeah, your baby daddy. He broke. He don't work. I thought we was just keeping it real, keeping it relatable. You know, bye. You loving him. And by the way, bitch, what's a milkshake machine? We ain't just gonna skim past that. I heard that dumbass list. Sound like a fat ass snake. We learn about the milkshake machine. SHs. Sit your fat ass down. You need no milkshake, no way.
All right, to the next one I was gonna show. This motherfucker funny. Hey, that's Ace Vance. He's on Instagram. That dude there is freaking funny, dude. He takes like cartoons and puts his voice over them. This shit's funny as fuck. Here goes another one, y'all.
We are taste testing Plan B.
Huh?
We got Julie, Plan B, and After A. I'm here with my business.
You see that, folks? Taste testing Plan B.
What?
Give me a fellow, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Yeah, y'all heard her right. Hey, yo, what? This don't sound crazy to you. Taste testing Plan B.
It's Haley. We just got back from a 2-man, hoping it.
Did y'all hear that shit?
I ain't got nothing to
They
say.
just got back from a 2-man. In other words, she's saying they just got back from getting a train run on themselves. Okay, let's go.
Don't turn into a family plan. So we're about to taste test them. First, we're taste testing the Julie.
Taste test.
Hey, notice the usual what you call it? The smoke alarm battery that needs to be changed in the background. Did y'all not hear that? Let's go back. Listen.
Taste test.
You heard that shit, right? Yes, that's the smoke machine. That's the smoke alarm that needs to be changed.
Change your battery.
That bitch loud as fuck.
Really good. Yeah, I give this one like a 10. I give it like a 9.5. Now we're tasting the After A. I don't really like that one. It's kind of bland.
Change your
I
battery.
feel like it's not gonna work. I think it brought my baby back.
Huh?
Excuse me?
Now we're gonna taste the Plan B. You can never go wrong with the classic. Yeah, this is my favorite. I give that one a 10 out of 10.
This got to be some sort of rage bait. You know what? This is a good thing.
He said
You shouldn't reproduce.
rage bait.
Huh?
Yeah. He's saying they shouldn't reproduce. Yeah, you're right. Don't reproduce. Please take all the Plan B's, have all the abortions you want, because we cannot have no genetics get passed to anybody.
Right. Those are the ones who don't want having children, bro. Fuck that.
We cannot. We can't do this shit. Hell no.
This is a win-win. It's a win-win. You know what? Have at it.
Right.
Overdose, if you will.
All that shit. Every last drop.
Exactly. This shit's crazy, man. But folks, y'all, you know what's crazy to me? Like, I have people that they don't believe the stupidity of some of these women. They don't believe women out there actually like doing this shit. And I tell them, no, they are doing some stupid shit out here, and they really are. And you guys need to be aware that. Real quick, we're gonna have a nice little intermission on the music. Let's go.
We ain't got too much time left. I don't want this night to end. I'll keep you safe, you can ditch your friends. What you tryna do? Out all the pins, all on your temperament. And that ass tempting me. Sorry, I'm speaking out loudly. 2 minutes
left.
Yeah, like last call at the bar. Usually I give about 60 seconds, put it on the clock. Pressure all on you, watch as a top. Can't be a friend if she tryna block your happiness. Yeah, better finna close, but the night still young. I can tell you got the ability to have me sprung. Put it on me, have me speak another tongue. On the time I think of the red rum. Put your big girl draws on down the number and call my phone. I see you like playing games. It's an opportunity. You say your friend all in your ear. You can tell her disappear. You can get a picture of my lights and drop the location and feel safe. She don't know any scammers. We way too close to Atlanta. Aim on the line, I'm in the field scrambling. Yeah. And I don't want this night to end, but you knew that already. I won't say it again.
And if you didn't know, that is an original track and song by Sean Walker, producer, and my boy, I ain't gonna get his name out right now. Chad, I'll give him out. Chad, an artist I'm working with. Let's put that off. We're gonna do this last one here. Maybe the last one. Listen to this bullshit here.
Happen is I got a teenage son and they're fucking obsessed with me. They fucking sing my songs in his school. They talk about like how hot of a mom I am. And my son's friends started finding my OnlyFans. So now it's hard for me to.
What have we been saying for fucking years about these chicks that have OnlyFans? We've been saying, you do realize when your son or daughter's friends get old enough to where they're on the internet and they're searching these adult content shit, they're going to find you.
Yep.
Then what are you going to say then? And she is admittedly saying that they've already finding her.
Yep.
They don't understand. I swear. And then people wonder why are men in the lead? Why are men in control? Because y'all can't make good decisions as a whole. Y'all stupid as fuck.
Yep.
And y'all want to lead? What, lead us into depravity? Why I won't vote for a woman to be the only woman that's living right now, probably in the United States of America, that's in politics that I would even vote for to be president, is our National Director of Intelligence. A woman of color. She's Polynesian and white. She is the only one. The only one. Other than that, I wouldn't vote for none of these chicks.
Promote, and because now my son's going to school, like getting teased and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's hard having a teenage son and being a hot mom. What happened?
No, it's not hard having a teenage son and being and you ain't hot. First of all, you're mid.
Yeah, what the fuck?
All day. Look at the red flags, people. Look at the red flags. Tattoos on the chest, neck tattooed up. If I'm not mistaken, she got a septum ring.
Oh no, that's red flag.
See, I tell y'all this. Not all of these symbols are red flags, but when you have a combination of too many of these, they are.
Oh boy.
It's okay for you to have tattoos, baby. I like some tattoos. Now, my thing about tattoos is if tattoos cover over 25% of your body, that's a red flag to me. Not the fact that you got tattoos, but the fact you got tattoos covering over 25% of your body. For instance, let's take Cooking with Kaya to be exact. Cooking with Kaya got online, cooking and shit. All the guys simping for her, showing I take your man because I cook. Then in reality, as time goes past, we find out cooking with Kaya ain't no different than none of these other bitches out here. She damn, her man sacrificed his damn time to promote his online content to build her up, and she fucking leaves his ass.
Yep.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Why did I mention cooking with Kaya? I'll show you why I fucking mentioned cooking with Kaya. Remember, y'all. Remember now. What did I say about the signs? 25% of your body is tattooed.
Yeah.
If 25% of your body is tattooed, you might have an issue. You might have an issue. Now, earlier, I'm trying to find a picture where it shows her tattoo because she has been fucking bragging on her tattoos. Oh, also, not only that, but how much they show their body. Now, she was cooking with Kaya before, just doing, just cooking with Kaya. Check this out. Let me show y'all something. And I'm not gonna play like the sound and stuff, but check this out. Let's look at her. Let's look at her Instagram. Let's go. Look at that. Look at another one. Now that not so much. Not so much. Shaking her ass like she's been doing before. But that's look at this. Check it out. She got a big ass hip tattoo. That tattoo on the chest, that's a definite. That's a high pain area. And I've said plenty of times that when you have too many tattoos, that's how they cope with shit. High pain, that's trauma. That's how they cope with shit. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Look at it. You see these tattoos? Inner thigh. Okay.
And that's her child too. And she
I think that's her kid. I don't know if that's her child. Hold on. What was that that might have been? Hold on. Let me see. You said her child?
Yeah. No, it's the one before. Yeah, that one. Right
Hey,
there.
she got 2 kids then. Because that's a different one than if this is her child here, she got 2 kids.
What?
Once again, like I said, y'all, over 25% of that body, red fucking flag. Let me see if I can get one that's a little bit more. Wow. Because I think that's not her main page because it only had 200 something followers. All right, 22,000 followers. Okay, here we go. This is her cooking with Kaya shit. I'm trying to find. This is all her cooking shit. But once again, you see she twerking and shit. She was when I saw her ass twerking, I knew right then and there, this bitch is a typical ass damn ratchet ass bitch that just happened to be goddamn grifting to the men to get follows. That's all she doing. Pandering to these simps to get follows. That's what she doing. You ain't fooling me. Y'all better start being smart about these chicks. You better start being smart about these chicks, man. It's so much grifting going on nowadays, it don't make no damn sense. Sarah Fontenot, grifting. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, grifting. Sarah Fontenot, she got a man now. She got a fucking man. But she's showing herself all on damn line too. All this shit. Look at this. Look at it. You can't see the tattoo that good, but it's a tattoo on her hip. It's a flower arrangement like roses. That shit cover her from down to her mid thigh all the way up to the top of her back almost. I mean to the middle of her back. That was one thing I wanted to bring up, guys, when it comes to the signs of a woman you might not want to fuck with. It's not just tattoos. It's how much tattoos. It's not just she wears a frontal. Oh, I'm sorry. If she wears a frontal, I'm sorry. Like, that's one thing I can say is like a red flag. That's not a yellow flag. Tattoos to me are a yellow flag. But once you tattoo over 25% of your body, it's not a yellow flag no more. That shit didn't turn red as crimson.
Yep.
Then add to it, you got a septum ring. Or add to it, you got a frontal septum ring and 25% of your body tattooed. Then add to it, you got them raptor claws. Then add to it, you look at your. Here's another red flag, folks. Social media following. To me, if she has more than 5,000 followers, and you go on her page, and she's showing mostly her body, she needs validation and attention. She is not gonna stop that shit when you get with her. And I know y'all straight up men, y'all gonna be like, look, babe, I think you put too much of this stuff on your Instagram, but she's not gonna stop that shit. Just don't fuck with them, dude. Don't try to get a woman to stop doing the shit she doing. I don't even care if she's freaking a church woman and you don't like her going to church.
Yep.
You be accepting of the person that you meet. Don't do like these women out there that get a man and think they can change him. Please don't do that shit. Accept them for who they are and keep it pushing. If you don't like her, you showing her body. If you don't like her twerking and shit, then don't fuck with them as your lady. Now, if you want to smash and dash, that's fine. Because they gonna let you smash and dash because these motherfuckers keep choosing the wrong fucking man anyway. And I'm of the mind thought that if they want to keep fucking up and making bad decisions, help their ass out. Help their ass out. But like I said, y'all got to be careful of the grifting that goes on. Sarah Fontenot, grifted. She's not as bad as Cheyenne Bryant, but she does grift. Cheyenne Bryant, grifting. This chick don't even date men. And then the men that she do date, they're not the men that she's describing that you need to have. Then you got Tyrese ex-wife. Still asking this man for $20,000 a month, but she on damn Instagram talking about God this, Jesus this, and trying to teach women about the men they should be with, and also trying to get women to not be ratchet. Bitch, you's a grifter. You don't practice none of the shit you preach. Yeah. Oh, and it happens on the men's side too. We all know about Derrick Jackson. We're not gonna talk about him. Ace Metaphor, grifter. The chick that be on this show, Kitty Rose, grifter. That chick, there's a straight up slut. Talking about sucking balls and eating ass and everything now. But then she'll come in and talk about Jesus and stuff. Straight up grifter. Straight up goddamn fraud. They all over the place. Matter of fact, who was it? I want to say, here's another one. Sadia Khan. Sadia Khan, who is all on YouTube, got ratted out by damn Abba and Priest. Sure did. She sure did. Got ratted out. And she all on goddamn and here's the crazy part, because I'm not gonna go into the video. No. I'll show this one because it pretty much sums up what this dumbass bitch has been doing. And I'll add to this. This chick says all day and night that she is a psychologist. This bitch don't even hold a degree. Matter of fact, do you know this bitch falsified every degree she says she has? Photoshop shit.
Throwed.
We gonna cover this on. I think we've already covered it, but we'll do it again. Sadia Khan got ratted out by Abba and Priest. Abba did a damn interview with her and put the shit in her face, and she went to lying. But listen to this shit right here, folks. Let me start it over.
Sadia Khan has admitted to cheating. A popular dating coach who charges upwards of $8,000 for advice.
Yes. This no degree having ass bitch decides that she is going to target the richest of men.
Yep.
Charge them $8,000 a session for dating advice. First of all, as a rich man, why the fuck are you paying for dating advice? All you got to do is show up in what the fuck you got. Car, yacht, whatever. You don't need no fucking dating advice. You just need to be red pill. In America, that's all you got to do. You don't need no dating advice. These bitches throwing pennies at you. They throwing the box at you if you got money. Why the fuck are you? See, she targets rich ass simps.
Yep.
because a man that's on his shit and got money ain't finna pay this bitch no $8,000 for no dating advice. He don't need it. Matter of fact, he needs fucking security to keep all the pussy away from him.
That's true.
Shit. Listen to this.
Sadia Khan has just confessed to the rumors about her affair with a married man. The Instagram page that first broke the news set her up inviting Sadia to a live stream. And there, she admitted
You see, that's Abba right there doing her interview. Remember what I told y'all?
it. Here's how it
That's Abba.
So I recently exposed Sadia Khan on my page for being
And that's the guy that Abba got some of his information from, and he did some more digging. And of course, with him being a high influencer on YouTube, people sending shit to him on his Patreon. Y'all know Patreons. If you get a Patreon of somebody that you really like, you learn a whole lot of shit because there ain't no censorship at all on Patreon.
Nope.
That shit private. You got to pay for that shit.
Love it too.
I think I might get Anton Daniels Patreon.
a high value woman, high value man coach, but as we learned, she was a side piece in somebody else's relationship.
Yep, and proud of it too, because she told the chick that's engaged to the dude she was fucking, I'll suck his dick on your wedding day. I don't care.
Damn.
I'm trying to tell you, these grifters out here, y'all got to be careful.
Damn.
One thing this channel will never do is ask you and plead for your fucking cash apps or any super chats. All we will do is appreciate you for it. We're not going to ask you for it. We're not going to sit there. We may have some merch coming down the line whenever we get more established, but as far as begging you for shit, we ain't gonna do that.
I can do it today if I want to.
Go on.
I can do it on your wedding day.
Listen. Here it is right here.
As
Listen.
we learned, she was a side piece in somebody else's relationship.
I have attitude, and I can do it today if I want to.
Go on.
And I can do it on your wedding day and your birthday.
And preach, and we set up a call with Sadia Khan. And when I say set up a call, what I really mean to say is that we convinced her that Abba was on her side and that he was doing a call with her so that he could do his own puff piece to help her own PR campaign. Screenshots of his phone. You see it right there, ends in 3719. Here's the footage of Sadia confirming it on the phone.
Also, mind you, also, folks, this chick used filters. This chick even used body filters.
Oh, damn.
She ain't as fine as you think. She got a pooch. She is not that fucking pretty. She's pretty now, but she ain't as pretty as what she places on the internet. There's them fucking filters.
Just to confirm, I was given like two different numbers. I have one here. I don't know which one might be yours or maybe like the assistant. That says 97158549337. Is that wrong?
3719?
Yeah.
That is.
Now, mind you, he said the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters, 6 numbers, 6 digits. Notice she finished the last 4. She said what? 3719? So she can't lie and said that this is, I don't know that number, blah, blah, blah. She said the last 4.
Correct.
So it was you making those late night booty calls to another woman's man.
Sadia Khan has a
craziness, y'all.
That's hilarious.
Fucking craziness, dog. Y'all got to be careful of these damn grifters, man. Y'all got to be careful of these fucking grifters, dude, because they are out there and they don't give a fuck. You hear me?
Yup.
They don't give a fuck. They want your money. They just scammers. It's just another type of scammer. Except this motherfucker's right in your face and he ain't hiding behind some computer screen in fucking Lagos, Nigeria, acting like they're a woman and flirting with you. Listen to this one.
Never ever be with a man that has ever used escorts, sugar babies, massage parlors, any of those things. Never do it to yourself, girls.
What about a dude that's got a side piece?
Like,
this is a side piece telling you not to deal with a dude that does all that.
That's hilarious.
It's hilarious as fuck.
I promise you regret it.
Sadia Khan, the self-proclaimed high-value woman coach, charging people thousands to fix their lives, just got exposed. Leaked voice notes and texts show she was allegedly messing around with a man who was already engaged. Yep, the same woman selling discipline, morals, and self-worth was out here playing side chick.
You know the sad thing about all this, Dragon?
What's that?
her looks are going to give her a pass, and she's gonna still make money.
Yep.
Whether it's simps on her fucking page, clicking and liking and shit, and advertisers giving her money, or some other simp ass damn rich man gonna pay her goddamn $8,000 for an hour. This is what us guys say, that there's a double standard and it's not fair when it comes to how y'all can make money, women, and we can't.
Yep.
Y'all can go online, show your ass. You ain't even got to damn do much. You can just damn smile in the damn camera and just be pretty, and you can make fucking money. You can sell freaking pictures of your feet. Y'all have life on easy fucking mode. Men actually have a fucking skill.
Ain't no motherfucking way I would have.
Men have to have a fucking skill to make money. We have to be selling something that is of use to make money. All y'all have to do is make sure a simp or a trick likes you enough, and you can make money. This shit is fucking crazy.
It's just the truth.
It's fucking crazy. Hold on, we ain't done with your ass, Sadia, you son of a bitch. Let's see what else we got here. I like this lady right here. She may not be a grifter, but she isn't fucking married, so you never know.
Oh no, she's chill.
I'm going to give my credentials for what I do here on social media.
Okay, so Sadia has false credentials, which if you go to Auburn Preacher's page, you can watch the video. It's probably one of the most watched videos they got, where she basically photoshopped all her shit. And so much so that, you know, when somebody has a master's, they're very proud of it, and they'll say that. But she was talking about other shit she has and stuff. She actually taught 2 years at a fucking school in fucking Dubai. She lied about that shit when you have to have your credentials to do that. She lied about that shit too. Right. But here we have another influencer that's actually going to give you her credentials.
I have high standards for my relationships, both romantically and platonically. And these are the kinds of standards that actually matter, not the ones that we hear all about typically on social media. I'm talking about, I'm not going to accept you if you are a cheater, a liar, or a murderer. Like, certain things are not okay. I have completed my practice marriage, and I'm currently in my forever marriage. I have a doctorate degree.
So she has been married before, and now she's in a marriage that she feels is going to last forever. I am of that mindset. I believe my first marriage was a practice marriage. Right. Now, I'm not going to get on here and blame anything on my ex-wife. I'm going to get on here and look at myself. I chose the wrong bitch. That's accountability, folks. My eyes weren't open enough to see the reasons why I shouldn't have put that ring on her fucking finger.
It happens.
I'm not blaming her for any action that she did. If she ever hears this, I'm not blaming you, Miss Lady. But I tell you one thing, you better get your act together. You better go get some help for what you're going through mentally, or you ain't never going to be happy with a man.
Degree in physical therapy, which has nothing to do with
doctorate.
What I talk about.
She has a doctorate.
Media, but my point in bringing it up.
She has a doctorate degree in physical therapy and stuff. You know, it had nothing to do with what she's saying, but she's saying this is why she's bringing it up.
Is that I didn't grow up wanting to be an influencer. I had a full-on career that I had to work for, and then worked in that career for 10 years. Most of the time working 2 jobs, well, 1.5 jobs at a time. I made good money. With my husband, we have successfully blended 3 children and added our 1-year-old like a cherry on top, because that's what she is. She is the sweetest little girl. That has not come with challenges, okay? It's just that we have not made the entire internet privy to those challenges. I spend 80 to 90% of my day as a wife and as a mom. So I don't really have time or energy to put on a fake mask before I film my videos. I have a really good dad and 2 older brothers that are awesome, and they are dads themselves now. I don't sell courses or give one-on-one treatment sessions. I never have, because of multiple reasons. I slide really well, and I have durable hardwood floors. One. I believe in God.
She's a mom for real. No, she's
say that again. Say it again.
she's a mom for real with that statement. That she's definitely like an at-home mom doing what because when she was like, I slide really well and I have durable hardwood floors. I believe it or not, I heard that same fucking statement before when I was younger and when I was in Rogers, Arkansas, and my homeboy's mom had said the exact same shit, and she was an awesome woman. I got to give her that. So I'm like, yeah, and I have not heard that shit since then. So yeah, that for me, she's legit. Let's just put it like that because of the experience that I had. So that's why I'm like, yeah, that's a real mom right there. I have durable hardwood floors and I slide well. I'm like,
hey, quick, man. Real quick. This is the bullshit that I deal with on my social media page. Check this out.
All right.
So I posted, you can choose to hate Charlie Kirk for the things you think he said that were racist and insensitive. That's your choice and you have free will. But what you can't do is deny how powerful it was for his widow to forgive his murderer in front of the world. That was powerful and sends a message that will last decades, that Jesus is Lord. This chick comes on my post and says, okay, so if his wife has forgiven the guy who shot Captain Kirk, the fact that she said Captain Kirk, right along,
that's
already used an insult, guys. That is ad hominem. When they do that, their debate is done. It's a wrap. Then let the shooter get out of jail, forgive him, and not give him a trial. That is Jesus is Lord. Really? So I guess Jesus didn't flip them tables over in the temple. Then that's what I'm gonna say. So I guess Jesus. So I'm gonna tell you. So I guess Jesus didn't flip them tables over.
And you know what? I also have to say, given the environment as to what's going on in today's day and age, she's definitely making sure she does what she needs to do to keep her husband.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's not like, oh no, I got a good one. We blended it in with this and that. No, I'm not fixed to fuck this shit up because she knows what.
She sound like she got a fucking reprobate mind, dog. So this is what this chick says. You heard what I said before, and she said that is Jesus. Then I said he committed a crime, and the word says we are under the laws of the land. We can't just consider one or two verses of the Bible. We have to consider the whole word. Fact is, he broke the law. So what is your point about letting him out of jail? That makes no sense. Then she says the word of God also says forgive, and if she truly forgives Captain Kirk shooter, then all of his sins are forgiven, regardless of whether he broke the law. He gets no jail time, no death penalty, and no charge at all. Does that make any fucking sense?
No, it don't.
I told her again, the word also says we're under the laws of the land. Even if she doesn't press charges, that man committed murder. Are you hearing yourself? So let's just go ahead and release anyone that has ever committed a crime. You sound nonsensical. So I guess Jesus didn't flip them tables over in the temple when they were breaking the law, huh?
Boy.
It's crazy. These are the people I deal with now. This is a college-educated person I'm talking to on Facebook, y'all.
College-educated doesn't also mean common. Does not mean
black woman, woman of God. I don't know what church you go to, but I hope you don't. It sounds like she go to goddamn matter of fact, I'm gonna ask her that. What church do you attend?
Yeah, not just because somebody has book sense doesn't mean common sense, and sometimes that book sense makes you to where your common sense isn't. So, yeah, because that
I guarantee you this bitch go to goddamn I guarantee you she go to a New Birth. I bet you she does. If she lives in this area, I bet you she go to New Birth. So let's go on with this.
In light of recent events, I am going to give my credentials.
Oh, she already said all that. Okay, look, couple more things about Saudi, and then we gonna wrap this shit up because this chick here, boy, I'm trying to tell you, y'all, boy. Okay, so here's one that says Sadia Khan doesn't know what she's talking about. She's a complete con. Look at,
Yep.
look at this shit, y'all. Let me refresh this.
They will always invest way more into the woman that's entitled, ungrateful. That's the person they actually reward. For some reason, they just always want to impress the woman that does that.
You mean the women like you?
Yep.
The women like you, Sadia.
Probably thinking, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to cook and clean so he feels loved, or am I supposed to be entitled so I get something out of it? I don't know, bitch. Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, I do know, bitch, and it's based on psychology and evolution biology. I'll explain why healthy masculine energy is drawn to this, and also what's going on when this is unhealthy and toxic. So men, healthy masculine men that I refer to as alpha male energy, or sometimes you hear it as divine masculine energy, those type of men are wired to value what they earn and base a lot of their worth on what they have earned and what they can earn. And also about the ungrateful part, men want to work for you, but they also want appreciation.
Yep.
Damn right, we want appreciation and respect. It makes us work harder.
Yes, it actually does. That's what they're missing.
Well, like I said earlier, dude, people taking dating advice from somebody that has no psychology degree, no dating coach certification. She falsifies all this shit, and she's just pretty and says, I did this, I do this, I have this, and you should pay me $8,000. And they do it because they may think they have a chance to smash the box. That's probably why them guys is paying $8,000. They want that hour with her ass, thinking I can get there close to her ass. Maybe she'll give them the box.
When they do something,
Nah, they did that shit because they know they had 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left.
Your appreciation and respect, their vasopressin increases. This is how a man bonds to you. Women bond through
vasopressin.
Men bond through vasopressin. So yes, it is correct. The
Vasopressin,
cooking and cleaning is not going to make a man fall in love with you. That's mothering him. And if a man wants you to mother him, he's in his beta male energy, where you're going to start feeling like you're raising a.
I disagree on that. And this is why I disagree on that. If I work all motherfucking day and I come home and let's just say that I'm the one that cooks in the house only because the bitch don't know how to cook.
Ooh, damn.
Okay. Which is my fault for choosing the motherfucker.
Yeah.
If I'm doing all the working. But that's I digress. And after I cook, she washes all the dishes. Now she said cook and clean. I'm just talking about cleaning. She washed all the dishes. You don't think I'm gonna be grateful?
Hell yeah. You
don't think I'm gonna want to cook more because I know I ain't got to do that shit afterwards. So that's why I say even the shit she's saying is some bullshit. In a respect. As far as cooking and cleaning, that's mothering him. No, that's helping his ass out if he been working all motherfucking day and he come home and he needs some fucking food. Shit. He gonna be grateful. Now your gratefulness is gonna make him work harder, but he will be grateful.
Child instead of having a partner or husband that's a provider and protector. That real masculine alpha male energy I'm referring to. And when this dynamic is toxic or unhealthy, you're probably dealing with a man that has avoidant attachment issues. And this is all unconscious, but they love drama where they can't experience true intimacy. It's too threatening for them. So they will attract the bitch that's really ungrateful and is always causing drama. Because in that type of dynamic, there can't be real intimacy. But I
agree with her on that.
Could say, oh, look at me, I'm such a victim. She's so mean to me. She's so ungrateful. But really, these type of men lack the ability to trust. They lack empathy, and they
also lack the ability to vet their women.
Yep.
On this channel, we're gonna talk about vetting, whether it be from a male or female perspective. Y'all got to vet better.
Sure do.
I'm telling y'all because I didn't vet well with my last relationship. I did not, and it caused me. I'm a file bankruptcy. I've been prideful and decided not to earlier in the divorce process and right after it. I'm coming up on starting my 4th year of being single after a marriage, and I'm not gonna be hard-headed and prideful no more about that shit. Matter of fact, when I hear people talking about Donald Trump filed bankruptcy 6 times, rich people do that shit all the fucking time, whether it's personal or business. And his 6 bankruptcies were business bankruptcies. They make money off debt.
Yep.
They don't do things that us regular folk do, and that's why they stay rich.
Yep.
Basically, their company gets to say, I don't have to pay none of that shit. And now when they revenue come in, they ain't paying out fucking bills. They getting all revenue, and they can rebuild, restock up, redistribute, research and development can go, because they can allocate the funding that they were funding towards paying off shit to something else.
Yep.
But y'all too stupid to realize that shit.
They lack the ability to really bond. So their vasopressin and even testosterone levels might be really low. That stuff
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
is based in childhood trauma and the inability to do any inner work. They distract themselves with chaotic relationships. And just don't try to fix them. Just let those people hang out with each other. You are
What did I tell y'all about these women that ain't worth shit?
Leave them the fuck alone. Shit.
He has to say to women, don't try to fix them, because women always try to fix shit.
Yep.
When it comes to women try to fix people. They don't try to fix shit. Look at all these women out here with these damn raggedy ass cars that have to keep getting service. Them motherfuckers don't keep up with the oil changes, none of that shit. They ain't trying to fix shit.
They ain't trying to do it.
But they'll try to fix a person, and I think it's basically they're just being goddamn busybodies and want to be in your business. Nosy as fuck. If that's my opinion.
the feminine energy in a relationship. And what I mean by that, it doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, lesbian, you are allowing the masculine energy to provide and protect and do for you while showing him appreciation and respect.
They will always.
All right, so we're gonna do a few more, and then we're gonna call it a day, because I ain't ate shit today.
Need to eat, bro.
I ain't ate a goddamn thing, man. Now who's is this? Hold on. Sadia Khan. I think I don't know if we've seen this one. Hold on. Everybody talking about her ass too. Everybody.
Demon to some, angel to others.
That's AI.
Yeah, that's what she was doing, folks. That's what that was, just an AI post of what she really is doing.
Damn.
You know? Oh, check. This is real bold of her. Look at this bullshit right here. And you know why she can speak on this? Because her ass was fucking with a married man. Look, married men are better in bed.
The main thing they find, the allure of a married man is essentially he dates completely different to a single man, and he's sexually completely different to a single man, and way better according to their to their feedback. So what they say is when they meet men in the modern dating scene, they're so used to disconnecting sex. They're so used to kind of hit and quit and move on to the next, and you don't know where he's at, and he doesn't know really how to please a woman because he hasn't had one woman who's given him honest feedback for a long time. So when I date a married man,
Listen, this dumbass talking about
I date a married man. Here we go.
She just said that.
Yeah, she literally right when you paused it.
woman, his sexual performance is so much better. His emotional performance is so much better. His ability to kind of protect her is so much better because he'll check, did you get home okay? So weirdly, it's a better package for them. I meet a lot of women that date.
So check out these comments. First one, 1.6 thousand likes. 3 weeks ago. She talking about herself, it turns out. 895 likes. She ought to know she turned out to be a field researcher. 546 likes. Damn, the irony in this clip. I always said give everyone a little bit of time and eventually they are going to reveal themselves.
Yep.
The next one says, turns out she was speaking from experience. Then the next one says, quote, I date a married man, unquote. Did everyone catch that slip up?
Right.
Next quote, the only reason women, the broken ones, want to be with a married man is specifically the fact that he is married. In their mind, if a man is married, it means he is worth it. Someone else wanted him, so he must be valuable. Also, it boosts their egos to the sky. The more beautiful, smart, and successful the wife is, the bigger the ego boost for the mistress. What's going on in her mind is if this guy cheats on his wife who is beautiful, smart, and successful, it means I'm even better than her. No, bitch, it means he wants some pussy. Even if that's hardly ever the case, that's it. I mean, yeah, it means that he wants some pussy. I don't know why women think the way they do. No, bitch, we not cheating on our wife because you look better. We cheating on our wife because she ain't giving me enough pussy at the house.
Yeah.
And I want more.
I gotta go.
And if she is giving me enough and I'm cheating, it's because I'm a habitual cheater.
Yep.
Ain't got shit to do with you look better. Ain't got, because I'm gonna tell you, I seen many dang mistresses that look worse than the goddamn wife.
You ain't lying.
It says here, this is what they call confession through projection. That's another thing, folks. When it comes to these chicks, these ratchet chicks, most definitely, They project all the fucking time. All you gotta do is listen to what they say. Anything they talk about is they've gone through it. If they say men ain't shit or men beat on this and da, that's because you keep choosing that same type man. This is the dudes that you've been dealing with. If you listen to them close enough, and men do the same thing, don't, especially these damn bonnet wearing ass soy boys who was raised by a single mom. These beta ass motherfuckers out here, they're telling themselves the same way. Women, my good women out there, my good women out there, my women that take accountability, my women that not only need a man, want a man. Y'all women, I'm talking to y'all right now. Let me cam up so y'all know I'm serious about this. Y'all women I'm talking about out there, the good women, men do the same thing these women do. You know why they do it? Because they fucking testosterone levels is low. They beta ass men and they act like a fucking woman. And what do these bad ratchet ass women do? They project. Men do the same fucking thing. I'll say this though. Sometimes there's alpha men that have not dealt with their trauma. They project as well. So your healed men don't do this shit. To make it more specific and not so broad, well, broad in my descriptions, but specific when I come to what I'm talking about. Men that are not healed are going to project. You can say that all day long. But women, the ratchet ones, the ones that don't vet well, the ones that keep ending up in their same relationships, the ones that have several baby daddies and keep making the same mistake, the women that out here spreading their legs for every Tom, Dick, and Harry and Pookie and Ray Ray, them motherfuckers project all day. The motherfuckers that have anger issues, narcissistic tendencies, they project all day long. And if you let them talk enough, they will tell on themselves every time. Just like Sadia Khan slipped up in that last clip and said, when I'm dating a married man, you know the rest. But folks, we're going to go ahead and end this for the night. I'm going to go and eat these 2 dang burgers with this monster cheese on it. These reverse seared burgers I put on the grill.
Reverse
seared. You put them and you smoke them first, and then when they get pretty much done inside, you put them on the hot side and turn up the temp on the grill, and you sear them on both sides.
Oh, that sounds
sealing that taste. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I do. I am a certified, self-proclaimed pit master. The reason why I said certified before I said self-proclaimed is because I'm certifying myself.
My big brother.
Pit master.
That's my big bro, man.
That ain't no lie. If I said certified pit master and didn't say self-proclaimed, I'd be lying because I ain't got no certification. But I'm self-proclaimed, goddammit.
I mean, remember, you forgot. I know what your cooking's like already, so I know.
Yeah, I forgot. You do, man. You do.
Hey,
and I hope when we go to DR on my 50th, bro, that I gotta find a place that's got a grill. I don't like gas grills, but they only have gas grills. They don't have fucking smokers over there.
You know, there's been a bunch of changes as what's been going on over there thus far, though, right?
Oh, I'm not talking about going to Sasua.
No, I'm talking about as a whole. Like,
well, okay, let's discuss that real quick. Hold on, before we do that, let me put this up.
I'll need to
hold on real quick. Hold on real quick, man. Let me do this because this is Blue Book Gentleman Advice. So let's go ahead. Blue Book Gentleman Advice before we shut out the show. Come on, go ahead, man.
I was just gonna say that they're doing a lot of changes because like they've been having some more electrical issues than normal. So they've been working on to get that settled. Just like the other day, the Santo Domingo International Airport was actually shut down for a little bit, for 5 hours due to an electrical problem. But they scrambled to get that situated and make sure that was done. Also, with Operation Atlantico, what was going on, which they had over 500 police officers roaming about and 35 adjudicators. They were able to round up about over 125 women, including a couple of minors, and they had about 5 men that was in the mix as well too. Also, no more ATVs are allowed to be ridden downtown in like Sasua and other areas. You can ride your ATVs on the outskirts, you know what I'm saying? But you can't actually like rent them or drive them downtown anymore. Also for
I
Airbnb.
wasn't doing that anyway, so go ahead.
Also for Airbnbs. Airbnbs are not necessarily being shut down, but there is certain restrictions that they are putting out there. So as an example,
All right, visitors.
no, it's not even that. If an apartment complex says that they don't want you to turn that into an Airbnb,
Oh,
it's like
so for the people that buy properties and want to make them into an Airbnb.
Yep. And
Okay.
if they buy a property there and that property front says no, you can't have an Airbnb, then you can't have it there. And
What about the single family dwellings? Because I was planning on buying a villa and turning it into an Airbnb.
that's something different. It's
Okay,
a
I wasn't gonna buy one in an apartment complex. No. I wanted something self dang, a single building. That way I can charge more.
Right.
They have carport and shit like that. And then of course, none of this is gonna stop them dang tricks and them sex tourists from traveling. So I already told you, man, I was gonna goddamn overcharge their ass anyway.
right. But see, that's the thing. A bunch of Airbnbs and stuff being an apartment complex is kind of
Mhm.
like, remember where
we stayed several times. I stayed in one last time I went.
But how we conducted ourselves and what we did, that's like what they would be expecting normally of individuals. But because you had your pookies going over there, causing all sorts of issues and drama, you know how people were going over there destroying stuff and everything else.
Mhm.
That's what actually pushed them and caused that. Oh, and as
Good. That means them pookies gonna stop going.
But if they were the ones that also messed up a bunch of stuff as well too for what was going on, or what was with everything being exposed, put out there on the internet and everything else like that. Like the little government was like, oh no, that's what triggered Operation Atlantico.
I'm glad they're cleaning the shit up.
Yep.
These pookas ain't got nowhere to go but Brazil and fucking Colombia now, Medellin and Cartagena.
No, they ain't even starting to accept them in Brazil like that because they're starting to crack down on that over there in that area.
Good. Because we
They're not
formerly known as Passport Bros. We started the movement as Passport Bros.
Yeah, we're just blue.
We are Blue Book gentlemen.
Yeah.
We actually travel to find that mate that we can settle down. I'm gonna tell you, I got 3 kids from my ex-wife, but I am about to turn 50 this year. I give myself to 60. You know why I give myself to 60? I got good health. I take care of myself. I work out. There's a guy at my job that's 66 years old or 63, and he's getting around real well.
Right.
Like he's in his 40s or 50s. So I give myself to 60 to start another family. This is why I want my children to see a successful marriage.
Yep.
Not just about what I want. I want my kids to see a man and a wife in a home loving each other like they should, so that when they get to the point where they want to have a husband or a wife, because I got a girl and 2 boys, I want them to see that it can be successful. Okay? And not go about them. The mom don't want them to know about the divorce, don't want them to know the reasons. I said, fuck that shit. I was going to tell them. And I said, don't let her know. And I said, and the way I do it is this. I don't make it biased. I tell them, what does the Bible say about divorce?
Wait, she ain't want them to know the truth?
They don't know what they didn't. She didn't want them to know why we got divorced. She didn't even want them to know that we was divorced. She wanted them to know, okay, you got 2 homes that you can stay in now.
What?
Tell you what else she said. She put it in the fucking divorce documents. I'm not really supposed to be saying this, but thank goodness we don't have a lot of fucking viewers, because she can actually take me to court for this.
No, just don't.
No. I don't give a fuck. She put in the divorce papers that I could not put a photo of any of my kids on any social media until I ran it through her first, and she approved the fucking photo.
What?
She also put that I could not on social media discuss the divorce. I can discuss the shit that went on in the marriage now that's fucked up. I can do that. But I can't discuss about the divorce, why the divorce, all that shit.
Wow, bro.
Documentation. Her lawyers put this shit in the paperwork.
Man.
Now I ask y'all this, folks. If I was such a bad husband, why would she put that in the paperwork?
She wouldn't have. She did that to cover up her fucking tracks.
Exactly.
That's why she did that shit. Instead of what, dude.
But her dumb ass don't understand that I can go on Facebook and post anytime I want my kids. All I gotta do is make sure she can't see that shit by goddamn fixing my privacy setting. Cause she's not really her and fucking anything electronic. She not only does she not want to learn and does not bring herself to learn, or she's probably had to now because I ain't been in the house to damn do it for her. Are we talking about somebody that don't even know how to connect a printer to a computer?
She gonna crumble when it comes to crypto, dog.
Niggas, I ain't telling her shit about it neither.
No, I'm just saying she gonna crumble because when that hit and that stuff go over and everything else, she gonna crumble like a mother.
She gonna come to me talking about some. Can you help me? I'm be like, shit, no. Matter of fact, how about this? How about we just change the custodial to me, so don't you have to worry about all that?
Yep.
Kids come there with me.
Yep. Ain't gotta worry about it.
And since you got all this damn equity in this damn home, why don't you sell that fucking house and go get you a fucking townhome and take that money and do whatever you're gonna do with it?
Yep.
Because I would tell you, I had to tell my pastor this the other day. I said, Pastor, you don't even know what the fuck she did, dude. He's like, no, what she do? I said, Pastor, she's looked me dead in my fucking face about 8 months before she gave me them papers. And she said, you know that dream about you on your own music production studio? Why don't we take the room above the house, the garage, and change that into your studio? We got such a great tax refund. By the way, that was when Trump was doing his first term. We got a $14,000 tax refund.
Trump.
She only used half of that for the shit. And really, since half of that is mine, she only contributed $3,000 and some change to this damn upgrade of this room above the garage, which was empty, straight bones, particle board floors, 2x4s, no sheetrock, no nothing.
Damn.
Okay. Me, I got the contractor, did all the research about getting the contractor right. Sat down with the dude. Hold on, let me change this banner. We on relationship matters right now. Sat down, found a contractor. Told her what I wanted, my vision. She's like, you do how you want this, your vision. He didn't give us a quote, but then in the midst of him trying to give us a quote, she comes to me talking about, why don't you put a bathroom in there? Bitch, why do I want a bathroom in my studio when I can go down the hall and use the bathroom? As well, go downstairs and use the bathroom. Well, if you got people in there, I don't want them disturbing us. Bitch, I don't have people like that over here. The guy you probably will see over here is my boy that does beats with me. And I'm at the point, it's right by the garage. Bitch, you gonna go pee. Go outside by the garage and piss outside. Unless you gotta take a shit. That's how I was gonna rent it. Because I know, you know why I was gonna rent it like that, folks? Because bathrooms add $8,000 to $10,000 onto the budget of a room. I'm trying to be goddamn fiscally sound in this now and save us some money. But this bitch want to put a goddamn let me stop calling her bitch. This chick wants
Say
to
how
put,
you really feel though, bro. Fuck that.
no, because she's a great mother. She's a good mother. I ain't gonna say great, because she does enable the hell out of our kids. She's a good mom, so I'm not gonna talk about her in that sense. I call her a chick though all damn day. So this chick argues with me damn near 3 days about a damn bathroom. I'm thinking to myself, why is it so important for her to have a bathroom? I could never put my finger on it. Mind you, this room has 2 windows, and if you put a bathroom in it, anybody that knows about building, that is now considered a bedroom. And this is why I came after I reflected on my divorce. What drives up the price of a home? Bedrooms and bathrooms, right?
Yeah.
So we already had a 4-bedroom house. Now it's a 5-bedroom, 4-bath house. When we bought the house, it was $430,000. Okay. I looked on damn Zillow the other day. They saying this shit $630 something grand, and they don't even know how many bedrooms in this bitch. They also don't know that we paid a guy $4,500 to expand the basement that was unfinished. There's a basement in it that already had a bar, movie little place, and then you had another den, and all of that was my man cave, the whole fucking basement.
Damn.
But notice when you have kids, they take over shit.
Yep.
She was goddamn influencing their ass too. So they was putting their toys and shit all in my man cave. I'm like, God damn. So that's why we built up the damn playroom. So they got a 600 and some square foot playroom.
Yeah, so she
maybe
said
more than that.
Piece, bruh. I'm glad.
Maybe more than that, dude. That's what the guy did. I added another fucking 700 to 800 square foot, the rest of the basement, when I put me by myself. I loaded 30-something pieces of sheetrock on a fucking truck and loaded the bitches off and put sheetrock up in the other part of the basement. So the damn house was already 6,000 square foot when we bought the bitch. And when you buy a house, they don't add unfinished basement to the square footage.
Nope.
So that means this damn house is probably somewhere between 7,000 something square foot and 8,500 square foot now. Damn. When you add the room above the garage, which once again, it was not built out, so they're not going to include that. And the unfinished basement that we added on to. We got that, right? So keep that in mind. Like I said, so I talked to the damn contractor, and when I said, man, she want a damn bathroom in this shit, though. How much is that gonna drive up there? What can you quote? Like, dude, I can't do that for $7,500 because that's the quote we wanted. It was like, dude, can you do the $7,500? He's like, yeah. So when he added the damn bathroom, she want the shit for $7,500. You can't even build a bathroom for $7,500.
Right.
So now this shit is going up. Dude, I had to dip into I told him, I said, look, dude, just tell her it's going to be $7,500 and I'll take care of the rest. I should have never done that shit. I dipped into my damn retirement. Took like 20 grand out. I got more than one retirement account. So I depleted one, took whole 20 grand out there.
That's what I did and one of them.
Right. Like the one I got now, if I leave this job, I'm putting that all in fucking crypto stablecoin. Putting that whole shit.
That's what I did to my first one.
I put some of it into an index life insurance policy that I can be my own bank and putting a majority of the remainder of that shit in a stable coin like RLUSD or some shit like that.
Yup.
Where I can invest in whatever, I can move it from the damn stable coin to whatever else I want to use, co-wallets and all that shit. So I depleted my retirement, right? Got some, not all of that was building materials. I got some equipment and shit that I needed and everything, and other building materials, cords, wiring, all that shit, right?
Right.
It was good. One day I'm gonna show y'all pictures of that shit on this page, but shit looked good. In the midst of all this shit, right? And I told my pastor all this. She came to me with a post-nuptial agreement. I had to look that shit up. I'm like, post-nuptial agreement? What the fuck is that? I know what a prenup is, but a post-nup? What the fuck is that? Post-nup is just like a prenup, except that you come to an agreement about if you want to get a divorce or when a divorce happens, you come up with the agreement after you're married. So you have the prenup, which is before your nuptials, and the post-nup, which is after your nuptials.
What?
So the only reason I signed this bitch is because it said that I would not owe her alimony. She can't touch my retirement.
Oh.
And it's only child support. But the thing she put in that bitch that I was not thinking about, she said I did not have any rights to any equity in the home that I found. Found the home.
Fucked up.
Found the home. No, she's a veteran. So her point is gonna be, well, I paid for it. Bitch, it's because you're a veteran and it's zeroed down for a VA loan.
Right.
Shit. So with that being said,
you got yourself there for a second. That's what you might as well say how you really feel, dog. Because it is what
so basically, because she feels entitled because she's in the middle. Now here's another thing she lauded over my head. You had debt when we came into the marriage. I didn't have no debt. Shit, you work for the fucking military. Your fucking school was paid for by the fucking military. That's not a fucking flex. You just made the decision to go in the military, and a smart decision at that, to have your college tuition provided for by them. That's the only reason why you can even say that shit. So, with that being said, I signed the post-nup, and do you know, week after Christmas, she served me with them fucking papers. Come to find out, the reason why she wanted me to put a damn bathroom in that bitch is because it would drive up the price of the home and the equity would go up.
Damn. So that's
she was playing chess. She was playing fucking chess.
Yeah.
And I was playing fucking checkers.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, we waived our court trial for divorce, which I wouldn't have done that. And another thing, I had a fucking female damn lawyer. Now I'm gonna tell you this: the only reason why I had that female lawyer was because they were a graduate of the same HBCU as me. But then when I think about it, I think that bitch was a single mom too.
Yep.
And so she wasn't on my damn side in the first place. She knew she was gonna get her money regardless if I won or lost.
Yep.
Do you know I ain't talked to that bitch for 3 times, and I call her a bitch. I talked to that bitch 3 times during the whole 8-month process of the divorce.
Oh no, yeah.
I talked to her paralegal more than I talked to her. This bitch was never fucking goddamn available.
Yeah, no.
Men, if you ever go through a divorce, get you a male lawyer.
Yeah, do not get no female lawyer. I don't care what they say, anything else like that.
Make sure he ain't no fucking beta or a simp. Make sure he ain't no fucking beta or a simp. Matter of fact, when you talk to him, ask him about his home life. Ask him about his relationship status. Do your fucking research.
You know,
I'm sitting there being all faithful and all to the black cause. Let me get me a black lawyer. Let me get a black female lawyer. Race should not, meritocracy, folks. Race should not ever matter when you go to get services from anybody or anyone or any business. Go on merit. Please go on merit. Please go on merit. So you saw how intricate she fucking was. She put it in the divorce papers. I can't talk about divorce. I gotta get goddamn the kids. The reason why she said about the kids and all that shit, because she's so fucking private, she think that needs to apply to her kids too. When they my kids as well. She don't understand, because your ass don't have no fucking support system, because your ass don't get along with your daddy, because your ass don't get along with your mama. And you don't feel the love from many people, and you ain't got no friends that's fucking faithful, because the first godmom that we chose was her best friend, supposedly. That was her roommate. You know this bitch ain't seen our kids not one time.
Oh wow, no.
And she only stay in Florida. It's not like she can't get on a plane or drive. She wanted me to have my 70-something-year-old mom at the time come to see the kids and drive her ass up I-20. 2 hours. Instead of us going to her.
That's correct.
Because she has not dealt with the shit she's going through in life. She thinks everybody needs to bow the knee to her because she was so unfairly treated when she was growing up. And her mom wasn't growing up around. She was with her grandparents. Her mom was in Lagos, in the same country, but didn't come see her as much as she wanted. And that she didn't know her dad because her mom took her from her dad and went and escaped to Africa when she was 2 years old. Yeah, I'm saying all this shit online. I don't give a damn. She come at me. I don't give a fuck.
Damn.
Come at me. I don't give a fuck.
That's
great, anyway, let me not talk about that no more. I'm done with it because I'm over it. Y'all just hear me venting because
now, bro. That's all you got.
I just got triggered because when I think about the chess she played and the checkers I was playing, that's why I said at the beginning of this that men, you gotta vet better. All this shit. When I thought about it and I reflected on shit and I remember the red flags I ignored, this chick got mad at me for not calling her one day when we was courting. One day.
Oh, wow.
Thinking I was cheating on her. One day. That was narcissistic, and it was also showing a lot of insecurity, and I didn't look at that. I did not recognize that shit.
Jeez.
That alone is enough for me to be like, I'm done with you.
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention to that shit. Also, the fact I felt pity for her. Like, she had a relationship with her father. All this dude do is send her $1,000 every damn time her birthday comes, and he's a grandfather of 3 beautiful children that he has not even seen yet.
That's crazy.
And my oldest is 9. Which is why I was like, man, if my daddy was living, you had to kick his ass out the house.
Because he'd be
As much as this man was not affectionate towards me because he was raised in the West Indies, and if you know anything about us Caribbean people, the men don't show affection to their sons, but their daughters, shoot, he would have been, especially when my little bitty baby, my baby girl came out. Oh man, you would have had a boy. You had to keep him away from the house. But her daddy ain't seen not now one of our kids, not one time.
Wow.
And their mama lives 6 minutes from them.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you like this: at one point in time, they got so mad at each other, she ain't talked to her daughter for a year.
Damn.
And we moved to Douglasville to be closer to her. We was in Riverdale.
That's nuts, dog.
Yeah. And they getting along now, and them kids, I ain't seen her. I go pick them up every other weekend. I see her at birthday parties. Matter of fact, the last birthday party, I don't think she was there. I see her at birthday parties sometimes, and I'm gonna start asking them, "When was the last time you seen your grandma?" And I just take them over there to her grandma's house, because her mama is sensible. Her mama, I don't have no problem with her mama. Her mama cool. The problem is her ass not dealing with her trauma, not getting no. We had 3 counselors, dog. We went through, dude. 3.
Jeez.
Not one. So you can't say ain't try. I chose the first 2. She chose the last one. She had a problem with all 3 of them motherfuckers.
Wait, even the one she chose, that lets you know she was the problem. She was the problem.
Dude, the last one, she expected this nigga to set appointments with us.
Why?
Now let me ask y'all something. Does your doctor call your house to set an appointment with you, or do you call your doctor?
You call your doctor to set an appointment.
That goes to show y'all, folks, this motherfucker might not be right in the head. She got mad at this man because when she went to him, mind you, she told him first that she was going to divorce me before she told me.
Damn. That's fucked up.
No respect. That's why it says in the Bible, women respect your wife, your husbands, and husbands love your wife, because he knew he was gonna have to love them to deal with these dances.
Especially because once you get remarried and she's not gonna be remarried, and she's gonna see you happy, and then she's gonna see that your children are happy interacting with the new marriage, that's what's gonna boil her over.
That's why when my income goes up and I get another job in IT, I'm going to put my income in a trust.
Yep.
Bitch, you don't have a right even by a lawyer to see what the fuck I earn.
Nah, it ain't even that shit. Like, even when it comes to your crypto holdings, don't forget, I'm fixing to send us that information in what's the call it to where they can't touch it. Like,
Exactly.
they not gonna be able to touch a motherfucking thing. So
Exactly. Like I said, the first 2 told her she was controlling. The first one was a licensed counselor. Told her that she was controlling. She didn't want to go to that motherfucker. The second was a couple that was just couples coaches.
Damn.
She took over a motherfucking session one time, fussing at them.
Damn, that's crazy, dog.
Dude, when I was sitting there looking at this shit, I said, this chick is you can't help people. You can't help some people, you just gotta let their ass go. Which is why when that summons came, I signed that bitch that day.
Because you already knew what was up.
She served me that shit, I signed that bitch that day. Once I processed the shit, processed the moment. Because it says in the word, if you divorce your wife, you make her an adulterer. I didn't divorce her, though. All I did was sign a piece of paper.
Yeah, she actually divorced you. You didn't divorce her. So
She was the prosecutor and I was the defendant. She divorced me. So I can get married all I want. If she get married again, she's an adulterer.
Yup.
It says it right there in the word, folks.
It
just says it as if a man divorces his wife. It don't say it if a wife divorces her husband. Don't say that in the Bible. Because you ain't supposed to as a man divorce your wife. As far as a woman, back in them days, historical context, you didn't have the power to divorce your husband. Which is why I didn't mention that shit. Because you got to think. You got to think when you read the Bible, you got to take it in the biblical context You have to apply historical context too when it comes to culture. When you're learning about the word. White women did not have a right to divorce their women back then, which is why it wasn't written. You feel me?
Yep.
So I'm cool. I'm healed. The only reason why you don't see me getting married right now is because I want to be at a financial level to where I'm not one of them 50-50 type dudes where no, I'm not that.
Neither am I.
I got a big ass heart. I don't mind paying all the bills and making sure the chick is okay.
Yep, same with me.
But at the same time, being the leader of the household, you need to be making sure that it says the word also know your flocks. So basically, flocks was currency back then. So you need to know what's going in and out of your house. You need to be able to balance your budget. I need to do that. Not
the next time
women aren't wired like that. Women aren't wired to provide for everybody. They're only wired to nurture and to develop the kids. So when they have to pay bills, it's not in them to do it. That's why you see all these chicks online talking about I'm not paying for man this, I'm not doing that. Now you have some women that's like that. I got a woman right now wants me so bad. This chick said, I need to make this much money to take care of your kids and my
not that red flag.
Yeah, I know I'm not exactly.
I'm just saying, I already know. Like, no,
you could come move in my house and no, fuck that. Men don't ever move in a woman's house.
Hell no.
If you want to marry a woman that's thinking like that, that's fine. But won't y'all have your own shit, have her own shit? When y'all get married, why don't y'all rent y'all shit out for passive income?
Yep.
And y'all go purchase a home together.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with that. But for whatever marriage I get in next, I'm paying all the fucking bills. And I'm sitting down with what debt you got. Okay, look, that's while we courting, while we court before we even got them, and we won't be together, because I'm not gonna bring it up till it's time to me damn pop the question. I ain't gonna let her know that. But I ain't gonna bring up the budget until it's time to pop the question. And I'm be like, okay, let's take care of your debt. And I ain't saying I'm paying your debt. What plan do you have to get rid of this shit?
Right.
Why I'm saying that is because when we get married, I'm taking care of all the fucking bills.
I don't need none of your motherfucking
I don't need none of your shit on me.
Shit up, right?
And I had that on me when I got married. But the thing that she's resentful of is that she decided to take my income and put it all into paying off my bills. I mean my student loan debt, which is fine. But I told her no, I don't want you doing that, because I knew. And women, if you don't know this, guys are visionaries. We could see almost in the future and have a feeling of what's gonna happen. Yep. So I knew she was gonna be fucking resentful of this shit. I told her not to do it, but guess what? She did it anyway because she wanted me to come up with a plan for it in her time frame.
Yep.
So since I didn't, she decided to step forward, and then she gonna fuss with me. Why you don't sit down and go over the bills with me? Why the fuck should I? You didn't take my lead when it came to the fucking budget, other than you taking care of the shit. So you want me to sit down with you? I ain't tell her this, but I'm thinking in my mind, you want me to sit down with you and go over this budget when you didn't even damn take my leadership about it? Hell fuck no. No. Was that a little petty? Possibly.
No.
But it is what it is. But anyway, folks, it's been a good live. We're going to go ahead and finish this off. And we will see you next time, baby.
Hey, up, people. Thank y'all.
Thank you.